Getting you ready for game time. Join me, Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball, as I announce play-by-play. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe, because now we're about to go live. Entering the pregame, we now present Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball. And what's good, everyone? Welcome in. Merry Christmas out to you guys, and happy holidays, and here we are. Live today, NBA Christmas Day, the first game of the schedule. Going to tip off in a couple minutes from now. We got the Milwaukee Bucks on the road taking on the New York Knicks in this matchup. Madison Square Garden, NYC for today's game. Kicking off the NBA Christmas Day festivities here for NBA basketball. The Bucks on a roll right now. They've won 7 straight games in a row, longest active winning streak in the NBA. Currently sitting at second in the Eastern Conference, record of 22-7. The Knicks right now 6th in the East at 16-12 overall this season. And Merry Christmas out to you guys, and thanks so much all for joining in. Right off the bat here, appreciate it from Jack City with a $10 dono. You the legend, brother. Really appreciate it. Merry Christmas out to you, man, and thanks so much today. No Ego, Charles, Paul, Harry, Rudy, welcome in, everybody. Merry Christmas out to you guys, and this should be a great matchup, hopefully, on store today. I plan on covering 2 games today. This is the first one, and then the second one later today at 5 p.m. between the Celtics and Lakers, and of course that's going to be a fun one going on throughout today as well. But if you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks so much all for joining in. Oh wow, so sorry to hear that, Harry. Yeah, I saw that. He played for the Celtics in the past, and he went to North Carolina. It's just so sad right there. Thoughts and prayers out to his family for sure. So wow, Harry has some close connections there. Went to middle and high school with his daughter Sarah. So sorry to hear that. Man, that's just devastating right there. So yeah, definitely prayers out to the Montross family. Yeah, I heard about that last week. Just so sad when I heard about that. Bradley, welcome in. Merry Christmas, man. Jacob, Merry Christmas out to you, brother. Should be a fun one today in store. The Knicks have lost 9 straight games against the Bucks, going all the way back to 2021. But on the 10th try, looking to see if they can swing things around. The biggest city in America, the USA, NYC, today for this matchup. Home of several different Christmas movies. Yesterday, I was watching Home Alone, Lost in New York, and yeah, that one never gets old. But Jalen Brunson, he's been on a tear when he's faced the Bucks. He's averaging 35 points per game. Giannis at a career high of 64 against the Pacers on December 13th. Brunson had a career high of 50 where he went a perfect 9 for 9 from 3 10 days ago, December 15th, against Phoenix in that matchup. Right now, Giannis 5th in the NBA in scoring, and Dame really pick it up as well. Dame up to 14th right now in the NBA in scoring, and they're averaging just under 57 points combined between Giannis and Dame entering this matchup. I believe I was listening to the NBA countdown before the tip-off of this game, and they had said that right now they're number 2 in scoring duos right now currently in the NBA. Jalen Brunson as well, he's 16th right now in scoring, averaging just under 26 points per game for him. I'm going to go Golden State today in that matchup. Golden State starting to get better. They beat the Celtics last week, so going to have to give the upper hand to Golden State a chance to see if they can just turn around their season right now for Golden State. Yeah, PC, they should be ranked this upcoming week, probably in the back of the 20s or so. It's a big win they got against Marquette. Took Butler into overtime. Butler's got a pretty good record for them, though. So Butler should be taking the step up, probably around 22, around that area in the rankings. Providence will get ranked, though. But yeah, it's good to see that they should be ranked. Actually, yeah, today's Christmas Day, so those rankings should be out. Since today's Monday, they do the rankings around I think it's around 12 p.m. or so. Every week for college, they do the rankings. Hey, that's awesome. Jacob got a Donovan Mitchell t-shirt right there for Christmas. Glad to hear, man. Hopefully Santa treated you all well today for this Christmas morning. So we're just waiting to tip this one off. Going to tip off very shortly between these two teams right now. Bucks sit at second in the Eastern Conference, half game behind the Celtics. Celtics play later today against the Lakers at 5 p.m. I'll be back on the call for that one as well. And then right now the Knicks sitting half a game behind the Heat. New York at 6th right now in the Eastern Conference entering this matchup. New York's got their hands full for this matchup. They're right now depleted in terms of bigs in the front court for this game. Mitchell Robinson, he is listed out same as Jericho Sims. I believe Robinson has a long recovery ahead of him. So it's been Isaiah Hardenstein who's been filling that void as a late, but two of the big men listed out. Yeah, he's out for the rest of the season right now for Mitchell Robinson. So that was earlier this week. Looks like that he's going to require ankle surgery. So there's top starting center listed out. That put Hardenstein into the role now of being the replacement starting center for the rest of the season currently for New York. But Milwaukee they're just so good inside for the Bucks, but they've been strong from 3-point range. I believe they're second right now in 3-point shooting percentage, second in the NBA in points scored per game this season behind Indiana. And just such an efficient roster, and everything's coming together at the right time for the Bucks right now. So since Thanksgiving, Milwaukee has a record of 14-2 right now. They've just been on a roll. They've won 7 games straight. Everything just coming completely together. Big games each by Giannis and Dame. Both of them just where one's just had a big game, the other able to step up as well, and just multiple games between those two players with 30 plus points in the previous month's span. So New York's going to have to put together a masterpiece defensively in this game today to pull off an upset here. They do have the home crowd with them on Christmas Day, one day to prepare. And also they played against each other on Saturday. So Milwaukee won that game on Saturday 130-111. The difference maker in that game was 3-point shots. The Bucks were ripping the threes. They made 16 threes. New York just made 9 in that game. Yeah, so I saw that Sims also listed out. Yeah, it's going to be a tough matchup today for the Knicks. Trying to defend Giannis down low in this one. Looking to see what they can put together in terms of a defensive plan here for a one day of rest. Well, they're similar. Well, they just faced each other off on Saturday, so both of these teams very well familiar with each other by now. So it's just making those adjustments on Christmas Eve to see if it was enough for the previous 24 hours going into this game, to see if those adjustments make a big difference. Yeah, we got Santa out in the back. It's going to be hanging out probably for the end of the month. So Santa will keep on going. I usually keep him up longer, right after Christmas. He'll keep on coming up. Yeah, Patriots, big win for them. I thought they were going to lose that one yesterday. Oh, man. Yeah, Bailey Zappi played pretty well. Those guys were fighting. They were battling. That fumble on the kick return, that was just disastrous for Denver. That was the difference maker right there. That was basically an extra touchdown for the Patriots. So here we go. Starting lineups look like this tonight, or today for this matchup here. Happy Merry Christmas out to everybody out there. Damian Lillard, Malik Beasley, Chris Middleton, Giannis, Brook Lopez, the starting five for Milwaukee. New York starting five, Jalen Brunson, Dante DiVincenzo, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, and Isaiah Hartenstein. Also, when we get to the timeout slide, they made a couple of different adjustments to it, so it looks a little bit different in terms of logos. So once we get to that timeout slide, I did a couple of different graphic changes to that. I did a few graphic changes to this. The subscribe, actually, that I have in the top left corner, I did a redesign of that, and then I added in the X logo now. I used to have Twitter for the social media slide, the Discord, X, and then Twitter, which now I put it in gray for X, but I was trying to wait to see what was going on with that between Twitter and X, and looks like X is all set in stone since July, so that's where we're going. Milwaukee with an opening tip. They go right to left on the floor for the Bucks with it first. Lopez, top of the free throw circle. Sends it off to Dame at the edge of the midcourt logo. Bounce past Lopez. Floats it up over the top to Giannis. Cuts baseline and throws it down with a two-handed alley-oop jam to begin the first 25 seconds of action. First possession now for New York. DiVincenzo out to the wing to Hartenstein. He's really been able to pick up last week or so, filling in, improving by Hartenstein. Handoff Brunson. Bounce pass off the pick and roll off to Hartenstein. Missed the layup. Knocked down. Contact. No foul though as it goes back to Milwaukee. Second possession now for the Bucks. Lopez at the top. Open. Takes the three straight away. Skids off the front rim. Offensive rebound back to Giannis though. Giannis backs his way on Randle. Giannis turnaround. Low block over Randle. Rolls in. 4-2 now for the Bucks in the first minute of action. Salvador Chavez, welcome to the stream. Sebastian, thanks so much for joining in. Sounds really nice outside where Charles is, out in the Bahamas, 82 degrees. Wow. Driving downhill right to the rim. Scoop score, left-handed layup up and in off the backboard. That is good for a two by Jalen Brunson. Brunson averaging 35 points per game in the 3 games against Milwaukee this season. The Bucks 3-0 against the Knicks. Baseline drive, Middleton floats up the runner, swoosh. 6-2 right now. Milwaukee just so efficient. Breaking the Knicks defense down early, in the Knicks currently top 10 defense. They've been one of the top tier defenses consistently, winning the last 4 years in the league. Missed jumper at the wing, no good by Randle as it goes back to Milwaukee. Up the floor goes Middleton. Middleton drives, attacks inside the paint. Kick out to the corner. Beasley tries a three. Missed off the rim. Randle on the far side collects the defensive rebound. 2 minutes in action so far. No clock stoppages, no fouls. Randle right to the rim, trying to throw down a poster dunk. Off the back rim, no good. Hartenstein came up with the offensive rebound. A three, it's good. Splash from the perimeter, R.J. Barrett. Sinks down the triple. 1 point game right now. What a way to save that possession. Right there off the offensive rebound by New York. Top of the key goes to Dame. Dame towards his left around the perimeter. Dame working on DiVincenzo 101. 8 on the shot clock for Dame. Dame on the outside. Ball got poked loose. Intercepted. Brunson with a steal. Outlet 201. DiVincenzo shovels over to Barrett. Throws it down with a hammer. The Knicks take the lead. 7-6 now. This game with incredible pace right out of the gate. No clock stoppages. No fouls. No balls rolling out of bounds as we've gone continuous. 3 minutes of action so far. Approaching the mark on the continuous clock. Jumper. Mid-range. Got it for 2. That's Middleton. Uncle Pizzle, glad to have you back on the stream, man. Merry Christmas. Thanks so much for joining in, brother. Middleton right now, 4th all-time in the Bucks scoring list. Barrett at the free throw circle. Swings it out to the right wing to Brunson. Brunson dribbles up to the low block. Brunson, double team, fall away. Tough shot, connects. Jalen Brunson up and through. It is good for 2. He's got 4 of the 9 so far by Brunson. Just above 8:30 left to play in the first. Giannis. At the top of the key with the basketball. Giannis dribble drive, 0 step, swings it off to the wing. Lopez, open 3 in the air. He drills it. Bing, bing at the left wing. Brook Lopez splashes down the triple. Wow, we are going continuous. What a way to start off NBA Christmas Day right now. Approaching 4 minutes into this game without any clock stoppages. Jumper at the elbow. Rattles in. It is good. Up and through by Jalen Brunson with another 2. 6 points by Brunson. Perfect. 3 for 3 from the floor. Dame dribble drive. Got blocked at the rim by Hardenstein. Here goes Brunson. Shovels out to the top. Open 3. Barrett's off the rim. No good. Battle for the rebound. And we finally have a whistle. A loose ball foul picked up. Charge to Giannis. 7:52 left to go in the first as we have the first whistle personal foul of the game. Wow. What a start right here. Usually I've been calling a lot of games that's choppy, like right through this one so far. 4 minutes and 8 seconds of continuous clock right out of the gate to start. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Inbound by New York, they take the 3. Off the rim, it went no good. The rebound collected by Milwaukee. Giannis will bring it up the floor. Giannis drives, straight line, weaves his way around the defense, right to the rim, gets past Hardenstein with a right-handed layup. Basically, both of these teams answering against each other so far. When one team scores, the other one responds. Brunson off into the hands now of Randall on top. It goes to Hardenstein, not the three-point shooter, though, as he goes back to Brunson. Brunson turns the corner, swings it off to the wing. Barrett catch and fire 3. He's got it. Rattles in with a triple. What a start here for New York, finding their way with a 3-ball so far. RJ Barrett, second made 3 of the game as we approach the 7-minute mark left to go in the first. Bucks with possession. Giannis shovels over to Beasley. Beasley dribbles up now to the right elbow. Beasley, tough shot, fall away. Off the back, no good. A rebound controlled by Barrett. Barrett looks to push the pace here up the floor. Barrett, straight line, drives to the rim. Barrett got blocked by Lopez. Ball rolling on the hardwood, picked up by Lopez inside. The key goes back to Milwaukee. Here goes Giannis, kick to the corner. Open 3, Middleton. Rips it through, that is good. Straight through the cylinder. Chris Middleton on the 3-on-2. Fast break drills the 3. 16-14, Middleton with 7 so far with 6.5 left to go in the first. DiVincenzo puts the ball into the hands to Brunson. Brunson off the pick set by Hardenstein. Jacks up a deep 3 from the Madison Square Garden G logo. Missed off the front rim, no good though, as Middleton collected the rebound. Middleton drives on Barrett. Middleton lost control of the basketball, turns it over. Here goes Barrett up the floor. 3-on-2 for New York. Shovels out to the wing. Open 3, DiVincenzo. Rainbow off the mark, no good. Kiss off the glass with a putback. It is there for 2 by RJ Barrett. 16-16 and a timeout taken on the floor by the Bucks. What a start to this game. 6:05 left to go. The first quarter of action on NBA Christmas Day. As Milwaukee burns the first timeout of the game today. Merry Christmas out to you guys. We take the first timeout break of this matchup. Tied up 16-all. Wow. What a start. Both of these teams efficient. Pushing up the floor so far. A lot of space going on as well. Both of these teams spacing the floor out extremely well to start off. Like, you can see the offensive urgency needed in this game And the Knicks playing with that urgency. They know that they want to steal one here on Christmas Day at home against Milwaukee. Right now, the Bucks 3-0 this season against New York in games being played. Milwaukee won the in-season tournament game 110-105 on November the 3rd. That was the first game of pool play for the in-season tournament matchup. And then they both played each other in the in-season tournament quarterfinals. The Knicks were the wild card seed. The Bucks were the 1 seed. Knicks were the 4 in the East. The Bucks crushed the Knicks 146-122, and then they played on Saturday 130-111. Milwaukee. So this is the 4th game that they faced off against each other this season so far. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, smash the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams I cover on the channel. I cover basketball action, both NBA, also college hoops, and feel free to join in if you guys would like to. I'll be back later today covering Celtics against Lakers around 5 o'clock Eastern time later today. And Merry Christmas out to everybody. So yeah, right now on the timeout slide for the first time. And the timeout slide, I actually did like a graphic change to the timeout slide. So I updated the graphics a little bit, did like a redesign to the timeout slide. And because I had some of the stuff in text in the past, I wanted to do like kind of like button logos for it. So got a lot of cool stuff over there. All that stuff is in the description below this video with the channel Discord link, my Twitter link at BehindTheArc14. That link's in the description below this video. Same as the channel memberships, which I'll post into the chat here as well if anybody's interested. As low as $1.99 per month, US dollar rate, for special shout outs at the end of each and every single one of my live streams. I used to be able to pin it. For some reason, it won't let me pin it in today into the top of the chat. And also, we have the merchandise site out there. A lot of cool merchandise over on... I go through spring for the merchandise, but all those links, channel memberships, merchandise, Discord, all posted in the description below this video for the links. Got a lot of cool stuff over on the merchandise site. Short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, iPhone cases, pillows, stickers, sweatshirts. So feel free to check it out if you guys are interested. What a star. RJ Barrett so far. 2 3-point shots. He's got himself 10. Start off this game already up to double figures as we come back to action midway through the first quarter here. Here's a 3 by Dame, bricked off the back rim, no good, and the rebound collected by Josh Hart. First time on the floor today. Hart quick up the floor, moves off to Barrett. Barrett downhill right to the rim with a left-handed layup. He scores up and off the glass. RJ Barrett, 12 points, 5 for 6 shooting, 2 for 3 from 3-point range in the first 6+ minutes of action so far. Bucks with a possession. Lopez will try a 3, comes up short off the rim. Another rebound collected by Hart. Hart, top of the free throw circle. Guarded by Portis, first time on the floor. Gives it off to Barrett at the right wing. Barrett drives, looking for more. Barrett trying to throw down a poster over Lopez. No good. Hardenstein with a putback. Tons of contact there. Got tangled up underneath. And this will be 2 free throws coming up for New York. Physicality starting to pick up right now in this game. So Barrett's got 12. Brunson's got 6. That's how the 18 points have been through. Just 2 players so far for New York. 7 points by Middleton, 6 by Giannis, 3 by Lopez for Milwaukee. Looks like we're going to take a timeout on the floor. So media timeout right now. 5:20 left to go in the first. As we'll have free throws coming up at the line after this, with Isaiah Hardenstein rolled a shooting foul picked up by Brook Lopez. Hey, thanks so much, Jack City. Really appreciate it. Merry Christmas out to you, and thanks so much for the dono earlier. You the legend, brother. Yeah, this has been a really good game so far. Like, 12:20. So right now it's 12:20 p.m. where I am, and we're almost 7 minutes through this game right now. We tipped off, I think we tipped off around like 12:05. So we're like well ahead of schedule based on this first quarter right now because they've been playing like continuous basketball. Like, I like games that have the pace like this right now. It's tough when you get games that's like so choppy that you get like whistles every like 10-15 seconds. Like, that's just really tough to call. Like, this game so far hasn't been able to get broken up, which is great. Like, you can see the urgency that New York's playing with in this game. They're trying to make a push to get even further up the top of the Eastern Conference standings. Right now, they're a half a game behind Miami. Both of these teams with games with huge implications today because the Celtics play later today. I'll be on the call for that one as they take on the Lakers later tonight at 5 p.m. But right now, the Bucks are a half game behind Boston at 22-7. The Celtics at 22-6. So if the Bucks win and the Celtics lose, they'd be at the top of the East. But also New York, if they win, they'd be 17-12, tied with the Heat right now, which the Heat play against the Sixers at 8 o'clock later tonight. So out of the top 6 teams in the East, it's Boston, Milwaukee, Philly. And then Orlando's at 4, Miami, and then New York. You got 5 out of the 6 that's playing today on Christmas Day. So there's 5 games today on Christmas Day, and the top 5 out of 6 teams in the East are playing right now on Christmas Day. Minnesota right now out in the West, they're the top team currently. They're 22-6. So Minnesota is the best team in the NBA right now. They also have the head-to-head over Boston so far in their one time that they played this year. So both teams, Minnesota and Boston, 22-6, and the T-Wolves 12-1 at home. The Celtics still undefeated at home. They're 14-0. And Milwaukee's done a really good job at home too, 16-2 this year. But on the road, teams have been able to get them on the road. They're just 6-5 on the road this season. So this is a big one for New York. The Knicks right now 7-4 in their home floor Christmas Day, looking to pull off a massive victory. We come back from the timeout. 5:20 left to go in the first. Floater inside. Jalen Brunson answers the call, floats it up inside the key. It is through for 2. Back from the timeout, the Knicks, largest lead right now, up by 4. Approaching the 5-minute mark left to go in the first. Pat Connaughton, first time on the floor, swings it off to Dame at the top. We have a whistle here around the perimeter picked up. It's going to be away from the basketball, charged to the Knicks on DiVincenzo, who picks up the personal foul. Hey, what's good, Jose on the stream? Welcome in. Merry Christmas out to you, man. Hope all is going well. Connaughton, the inbound passer. Off to Lopez, back into the hands to Connaughton. Connaughton has Dame, Lopez, Bobby Portis, also number 44. On the floor for Milwaukee, as that 3 comes up short, no good. That is Justin Jackson Jr., or Andre Jackson Jr., who's out there on the floor. And Justin used to play for the Knicks previously, as we have Jackson going up inside off the putback opportunity. He got fouled. So he'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Jackson was like utility man last year. He's a rookie from UConn. The first one's good at the free throw line. His free throw motion is kind of like straight, how he shoots it. But yeah, he did a little bit of everything last year. I think he got a couple games, I believe, with triple doubles last year for college hoops at UConn. Second free throw is good. It's a really good playmaker for him. Here's a quick 3 off the catch. Missed off the back rim, no good by DiVincenzo for New York as it goes back to Milwaukee. Portis finds Dame. Dame off the screen, takes the 3 off the back rim. Misfire. DiVincenzo collects the defensive rebound for the Knicks. Up the floor finds Barrett. Barrett bursts the speed, going right to the rim. He got the layup. R.J. Barrett playing with a big-time sense of urgency so far in this one today with under 4:20 left to go. 14-22 through Barrett. Bucks will slow it down. Dame lobs it off to Portis. Portis has it now at the left elbow. Portis, 1-on-1, backs his way in Hart. Has it now at the baseline. Turnaround jumper. Tough shot, and Portis drills it. 22-20. Sir Real, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, what a start here for Barrett today. 14 points already. Under 4 minutes left to go in the first. Brunson doing the work inside. Brunson off the up fake. Sneaks right past Jackson. Scores in the layup. Jalen Brunson as well. Both of them showing up in a big way. 24 combined between Brunson and Barrett. 14 by Barrett, 10 by Brunson. Portis turned it over inside the key. Brunson comes up with a steal. Brunson quick up the floor. Bounce pass to the trailer. Kick out to the corner. Open three. Barrett off the back from no good. The rebound controlled by Dame. Dame shoots out of the pack. Quick up the floor for him. Shovels downhill right to the rim. Portis scores up and through. It's good for 2. Great job to play make right there by Dame. New York going to slow it down. This game with incredible pace so far. Barrett drives, attacks downhill right over Lopez. And no good. A lot of contact. No call by the referees, though. They say play on as we have 3 minutes left to go in the first. Dame. Ball poke loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. Wow. It's been a really strong start between these two teams. Giannis right now, he was on the bench for that brief period of time. Giannis got 6 so far. So 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Perfect 3 for 3, so great start for him. He was getting a little bit of rest on the benches. We saw Bobby Portis was in on the floor now. Giannis comes back. So Giannis on the inbound. Giannis lost it, turnover. Here goes New York up the floor. Hard kick to the wing quickly. First time on the floor today. Takes the 3, and he makes it. Rips it through the cylinder. That is good for the triple by Emmanuel quickly. 3 bench points for New York. Milwaukee with a 3 at the top by Dame. Misfired off the mark. Rebound collected by Randall. Brunson has it. He'll slow down tempo. Brunson now drives downhill to the rim. Nifty move right there with a left-handed finger roll. Gets it a drop with a layup. Great job right there to attack by Jalen Brunson. 12.6 for 8 shooting. What a game. The Universe Galaxy, welcome to the channel. Thanks so much for joining in. Yeah, I'll let you know during the timeout, I use a program. It's called Open Broadcaster software that I do a lot of stuff in. Missed 3 off the step back by Andre Jackson. Portis tried to tip it off a Knicks player. Stayed in bounds, though. The Bucks get it back. Jackson down low. No good. Hardenstein collects the defensive rebound. Off to Randall. Randall double teamed inside the low post. Randall puts it up. He puts it through right over Connaughton. It's good for 2. Wow. They're really playing with urgency in this game for New York. 7-zip run, last minute and 40. You can see this game is just different. Home game, Christmas Day, nobody able to defend Dame right there. Somebody lost him. Off the silky shot, step back at the top of the free throw circle. Dame just too easy, ton of space, and he delivers for the deep 2J. Brunson has it now at the right wing perimeter. 15 on the shot clock. Down to 1:10 left to go in the first. Brunson weaves his way inside the paint. Brunson, tough shot, fall away. Oh, he got it, plus the foul. Jalen Brunson at the low right block, got it. Connects on it, leaning towards his right, and one coming up at the free throw line as he got fouled by Bobby Portis. What a start so far in this one. Holy smokes. Jalen Brunson on another level, same as RJ Barrett in this matchup. Brunson with 14, same as Barrett. And Brunson with 1 at the free throw line, looking for his 15th point here in the first quarter. Brunson's averaging 35 against the Bucks this season. Free throw is good. 10-point advantage for New York in the final minute. Left to go before halftime. Right now, he got it up to, it's 1:05 in the clock right now. And the Bucks no good down inside the low post. Brunson comes out with a basketball. Brunson guarded by Andre Jackson Jr. Puts the ball into the hands to Hardenstein. Final minute left to play. Deflected. Hardenstein picks it up, though. Bounce pass off to the cutter. Hart swings it out right corner quickly. Dribbles up inside the key. Floats up that tier. Drop. He's got it. Emmanuel quickly puts it through for 2. Excellent game so far by New York. Wow, 59% shooting. Dame, deep range 3. Oh, he drills it. Damian Lillard, 30-foot laser straight away from the top. Brunson at the wing, moves it off to Hardenstein. Bounce pass over to Brunson, deflected out of bounds, and you got 28 seconds right there. on the clock. So 28 seconds left to go. Yeah, Josh Hart gave Dame too much space to take the 3 and make it. Bacon on the channel, welcome in, taking the Knicks in this one. Hit us up in the chat, by the way, who you guys like today in this matchup here. Knicks or Bucks, type it in. If you're new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. I cover basketball action on the channel, play-by-play, both NBA, also college hoops. And also, I plan on covering the Celtics against Lakers later today, so feel free to join in for that game as well. Merry Christmas out to you guys, to all joining in, first-timers, and first-timers on the channel, and those who are been here for quite a while. Merry Christmas out to everybody out here. We come back to action. Emmanuel quickly. Off to Randall. Randall at the left wing, guarded by Jackson. Randall dribbles up inside the key. Randall, jumper, mid-range. Off the back, no good. Giannis collects the defensive rebound. 10 seconds left to go now for Milwaukee. Giannis crosses midcourt. Top of the key for Giannis towards his left. Sends it off to Dame. 5 seconds. Dame. Pass it off the roll down. Giannis. Ball poke loose to the corner. Connaughton launches the 3 at the wing. No good. He bricked it off the back iron. And we close out at the end of the first quarter. It's New York 36. Milwaukee 27. Jalen Brunson and R.J. Barrett, 13 for 20 shooting combined, 29 points out of the 36 through Brunson and Barrett in the first quarter of action. And New York playing with a ton of urgency out there on the floors. We are through 1 quarter so far in the books for this one today. Wow, what a start. Excellent basketball we got going on here, and efficient, really efficient start for New York. They're shooting 55% in the first quarter, 16 for 29. And the Bucks right now, their sweet spot this season's been a 3-point shot. They're top 3 in the NBA in 3-point shooting percentage, but the 3 struggling today. 3 for 12 from the perimeter by Milwaukee, just 44% shooting in the first quarter of action. The Knicks just attacking them. Like, New York is playing with a ton of urgency, like pushing the basketball up the floor, not waiting for the Bucks to get reset defensively. They're just going straight at them and scoring. Jalen Brunson, 70% shooting, 15 points, 14 by Barrett, 6 for 10 from the floor so far for him. And then for Milwaukee, 7 points by Middleton, 6 by Giannis so far. I got New York winning this one. So the Bucks are 3-0 against the Knicks this year. Just feel like this game could be different. Right now, Milwaukee's won 9 straight games against New York, and this is a golden opportunity for the Knicks in this one. You got Christmas Day, a home game, and trying to avoid their 10th straight loss against Milwaukee, and I think there's a good chance it could end here for this one today. I had them in a close game. I think I got, in my prediction, the Knicks. Let's see, I took it down in my notes. I got the Celtics later today against the Lakers. I got Boston 121-115. 124-122. I got the Knicks by 2 for my prediction here. Hey, what's good? Lonnie on the stream. Welcome in. Yeah, so back to the custom screen right here. So this is called Open Broadcaster software, and this is where I insert all my graphics and stuff. A lot of the graphic stuff that I do is on... So all the stuff I do for graphics, the sites are completely free. Open Broadcaster software is my stream site that I stream from, and there's places that I'm able to enter text in. So a lot of the text stuff like MIL, NY, 2736, second 12 minutes, all of those are text documents. I found a website that does a running clock, so that's how I incorporated like a running clock countdown timer, because there's like a plugin to do that I found on a website off the plugin. And then there's ways that you can format text, and then over on Canva, which is a graphic design site, I do a lot of the graphic design work for the channel, like all the banner stuff, like B-Tab, Behind the Arc Basketball. By the way, all this stuff is new. I did this yesterday, just changed along a lot of the graphic stuff. So here we are, start to the second quarter of action right now, and what a great start for New York. 9-point lead currently. Randall with the ball, kicks it out to the corner to Grimes, into the hands to Quickly, floats up the teardrop, and he got it. Inside of Kia, Manuel Quickly. Teardrop up and through for 2, putting in some more bench points together. He has got now 7 via the bench. Cameron Payne lobs it off to Giannis. Giannis backs his way, low block. Giannis, tough shot, turn around, missed as that came up short. Great defense right there by Randall. Randall comes out with a basketball up the floor. Randall weaves his way inside a paint. He scores up and in with a right-handed layup. 40-27 now for New York, the largest lead of the game. Cameron Payne running the point. Dame currently on the bench to start off the second quarter. Connaughton into the hands to Giannis. Giannis, hand off Connaughton. Connaughton drives on Grimes. Spin move, gives it off to Giannis at the top. Shovels off to Payne. Payne takes the 3. Makes the 3 from downtown. Rips it through for the triple by Cameron Payne. 10-point game. Knicks with possession quickly so far with 7. Dribbles back to the perimeter. They're open 3 quickly. Missed off the left side of the glass. The rebound controlled by the Bucks. Jeffrey, welcome to the stream. Merry Christmas out to you as well, man. Kick out to the wing. Connaughton, touch pass, left corner, over to Marjon Beauchamp. Beauchamp guarded by Quickly. Beauchamp, double teamed at the low block, swings it out right corner. Portis takes the 3, skipped around the rim and out, tipped up, offensive rebound, Giannis. Giannis goes up stripped, looking for the fall call, couldn't get it. And New York comes away with the basketball. Josh Hart slips past midcourt as we have a tie up here on the floor. Josh Hart is down, non-contact. He slipped on the court as the clock stops. We have 10:17 left to go, and Josh Hart in some pain right now. Looks like he's going to walk it off, holding his left knee currently in a lot of pain at the moment. That's non-contact right there. Just slipped. Looked like he slipped on a wet spot right past midcourt for Josh Hart. Good to see he's able to get back up on his feet, and this will be a jump ball at the midcourt logo. So possession arrow, it was rolled a tie up. So when they do tie-ups in college, it results in possession arrow. But jump ball in terms of NBA, and off the jump ball, Milwaukee had it. Giannis took it through the defense, but Giannis got stripped once again. Back-to-back turnovers by Giannis. New York really turned up the defense in this game. Randall takes the 3, makes the 3 from downtown. Bang, bang by Julius Randall. 43-30. Wow. They're playing with big-time urgency. Randall had a really tough game the first time these two teams met up in November. Connaughton steps into a 3, halfway down, rolled around the rim and out. No Jericho Sims. Mitchell Robinson out for the rest of the year. This is impressive so far for the Knicks. And Randall missed his mark in the pass, turns it over. And that's one of the very few mistakes in this game the Knicks have had so far. That's only their 3rd turnover today. Yeah, things are good. Things are rolling when Julius Randle is able to find his shot, able to find it here in the early stages of the second quarter. Giannis still looking to see if he can get to the free throw line, and this time he will. So, Taj Gibson into action, the one who follows Giannis. And this is what the Bucks were missing in the first quarters, that they go to the free throw line frequently this season, but right now for Milwaukee here, going to head to the free throw line for Giannis the first time today. They're perfect at the line as a team 2 for 2. He'll shoot 1 upcoming for Giannis. And the first one's no good. Came up short. 60 plus watching. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams I cover. Merry Christmas out to each and every single one of you watching the channel. Really appreciate it here for everybody who's being a part here on this channel. Let us know out in the chat who you're rooting for in this game. Type in Knicks, type in Bucks, who you're rooting for here, and make sure to vote in the poll as well. Thanks so much all for joining in. Second free throw missed off the front rim again by Giannis. New York came up with a basketball quickly. On the floor with Randall, Taj Gibson, Josh Hart, and Quentin Grimes. Randall at the free throw circle. Swings it out right corner to Hart. Currently Barrett and Brunson both on the bench. Both of them having strong games so far. Missed 3 from the corner by Hart. Rebound control by Portis. Here's the 5 on the floor currently for Milwaukee. Giannis, Marjon Beauchamp, Bobby Portis. Cameron Payne running the point. Chris Middleton at the left corner. Into the hands to Giannis. Giannis drives downhill to the rim. Giannis up underneath. Gets blocked from behind as Taj Gibson was there alongside Josh Hart. This ball gets picked off in midcourt. Middleton with a steal. 2-on-1 up the floor. Middleton right to the rim. Missed the layup. Giannis right there to dunk it down off the putback. All alone though. 11-point game. And a timeout taken on the floor by New York with 8:29 remaining in the seconds. New York playing some strong defense, defending the Greek Freak so far. Giannis, 8 points on 4 for 9 shooting in 12 minutes of action. We'll take the timeout here. Knicks by 11. Riley, welcome in. Merry Christmas out to you. Yeah, nobody's really been able to take over this game so far for Milwaukee now. They're a team that flips the switch on, though, in the third quarter. Giannis with 8. Dame with just 5 so far today on 2 for 7 shooting. Now, when both of these teams played against each other in the in-season tournament quarterfinals, that was the same case. Damian Lillard, I think he had like 7 points going into halftime, and then in the second half he exploded for like He reached like the 20-plus point mark in the third quarter. Just has that second switch that he goes off in the second half. Right now it's been Jalen Brunson and R.J. Barrett. 15 points by Brunson, 14 by Barrett. Both were on the bench getting some rest the previous minutes. But New York holding their own right now. New York outscoring Milwaukee in the second quarter 7-5, even though Brunson and Barrett has been on the bench. Emmanuel quickly picking up the work quickly with 7 off the bench. So this has been a really exciting game because you can never count out this Bucks team. Like they can be in double-digit deficits and then they can come on back and make a run for it. It's just like the sense of urgency that New York's playing with right now. It's a really, really good sense of urgency for them that they've got. And defensively, they're dialed in. 56% shooting currently for New York. Milwaukee at 39% from the floor. The Knicks putting together a master game plan so far for this game. I predicted New York for this one. Yeah, I saw the Bucks are 3-0 against New York. It's really tough to win 4 throughout the course of the season now. Milwaukee's won 9 straight against New York, but I feel like this one just means more to the Knicks. Christmas Day, home game. They know the history that they're making sure that they avoid number 10 from Milwaukee to take in a row. I think this is a good opportunity right here. Jeff in the stream, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Merry Christmas out to you. Wow, we got 70 plus right now watching. Thanks so much all for finding my channel. And yeah, if you guys are new in the stream, spike that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Merry Christmas to each and every single one of you guys watching in. Sixers playing tonight. They take on the Heat tonight. I heard that they're supposed to be without Joel Embiid. Yeah, so Joel Embiid's going to miss tonight's game due to an ankle-ish injury. They play against the Heat 8 o'clock Eastern today. By the way, this is my first stream. I'll be back later today around 5 o'clock covering the Celtics against the Lakers. So if you guys would like to come on back for that one, feel free to do so. Back from the timeout, 11-point lead for New York. Emmanuel quickly running the point. He's on the floor with Taj Gibson, Julius Randle, Josh Hart, and Quentin Grimes. Randle, jumper, mid-range, missed off the glass, no good. Giannis collects the defensive rebound. Bucks 5 on the floor. Giannis, Cameron Payne, Chris Middleton, Bobby Portis, and Marjon Beauchamp. So currently Dame right now on the bench. Giannis hands it off to Middleton. Middleton takes the open 3 at the left wing. Bricked off the back rim. Offensive rebound. Giannis over to Payne at the right wing. Takes the 3. Missed off the mark. No good. And 0 for 2 from the perimeter. That trip by Milwaukee. Hart bounce pass to the right elbow over to Randle. Randall guarded by Middleton, 101. Jab step, Randall backs his way to the low block. Randall, 101 on Middleton. Randall powers his way down low. Randall off the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. And this will be an over-the-back foul picked up by Randall. Charge to him with 7:28 left. It will go Milwaukee's direction. Haven't seen too many whistles in this game at all. This has been really good in terms of pace today. Not choppy whatsoever. It's been just a great game in terms of pace all throughout the course of this matchup here. 7:28 remaining. It'll be Bucks with the inbounds. Chris Middleton has it out the right wing perimeter. Working on Hardenstein. Dribbles up and swings it off to Lopez. Lopez inside the key. Floats it up. Drops it in. It is good for the 2 by Brook Lopez. Christian, welcome in. Merry Christmas, man. Glad to have you back in here. Under 7 minutes left to go before halftime. Quickly burst the speed right to the rim. No good. Tip in. They will not count it, though, by New York, as this will go back in the Bucks' direction. So they will not count the tip in. Hardenstein tried to come up with a tip in right there. Yeah, him and Randall coming from the back and pushing off. So they called it on Hardenstein pushing off, offensive foul. So this basketball will head right back over to Milwaukee. This game's over on ESPN. Bucks looking to see if they can close up the gap. Middleton drives, floats it up over the top to Lopez, and Lopez puts it up and puts it through. It is good for 2 inside the low post. Looking like he was going to go for an alley-oop jam right there. Instead, just able to soar up, catch it, and float it in. Brunson weaves his way past the defense. No good. And again, Hardenstein 0 for 2 on tip-ins as he missed it off the glass once again, trying to clean it up. Middleton, jumper, 15-footer straight away. Around the rim, no good. Portis tried to tip it in. Off the glass it went, and Portis going up in the motion. Got fouled. So Bobby Portis will shoot 2 free throws right now at the line. The game clock will stop. We have 6:16 left to go before halftime. Now the Bucks starting to creep up a little bit here in New York. Missing a couple opportunities as of late. Opening up the door for Milwaukee. Portis with 2 free throws right now to see if he can tighten up the gap. First one's good. Yeah, that's going to be a really good game. I'm going to go for San Francisco for that one. Yeah, San Francisco, they're at home for that game. I really like the Niners this year. I think they get a good chance to win the Super Bowl for them. An 8-zip run by Milwaukee. Both of the free throws good at the line for Portis. Approaching the 6-minute mark left to play. The jumper by New York. Able to drop down, puts themselves up by 7 for the Knicks. That is R.J. Barrett. He makes the 16-foot J as Middleton looks for a response right back. Middleton took the jumper, misfired off the back rim, got knocked down, no foul call. Brunson has it now at the top of the key. Hand off to Hardenstein, back into the hands to Brunson. Brunson weaves his way into the key, dribbles back out to the top. Brunson, as we get a whistle here, and a foul away from the basketball, picked up by Milwaukee. 5:38 left to go before half. And that'll be charged to that's on Middleton inside, working on Hardenstein. So Chris Middleton away from the basketball. Both of them got tangled up inside the low post. And they actually rolled it a technical. So both of them tangled up there. A lot of pushing and shoving between Middleton and Hardenstein. The referees called it on Middleton. And a technical free throw, no good, off the mark. Missed by Brunson. So this will be a Knicks inbound coming up. Mike on the stream, welcome in. Merry Christmas out to you, man. Thanks for joining in. Knicks get the inbound. Josh Hart Off to his right around the perimeter. Sends it off to Barrett. Barrett having an excellent game today. Double teamed and a bounce pass kicked out of bounds. So this will stay Knicks possession. 1.7 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 5:26 left to go on the game clock. They'll have the inbound underneath, so going to have to get in a quick shot here. Quick off the inbound, and Knicks will have to score. Brunson, the inbound passer. Bounce pass, left corner. Taking too many dribbles, floating up the shot, and that is way off the mark. No good by DiVincenzo as he airballed the floater. And it will go back to Milwaukee. Shot clock violation for the Knicks. Yeah, he took like 2 dribbles, and then he went into like a double team and tried to float it up, and it did not hit any sort of part of the rim. Bucks down by 7 with possession. Dame back in the game. Feeds it over to Middleton. Middleton skies high. Missed off the mark with a layup. Rebound collected by New York. 5 and 4 up the floor. Right now, Middleton's out of the play. Hart open 3. Steps into 1. Around the rim and out. No good. Battle for the loose ball. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Great battle right there between him and Portis. And just waiting for the official call on the floor. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Knicks basketball. Hartenstein, great battle right there for the loose ball, and he put it off of Bobby Portis last. So this will stay Knicks possession inbound underneath New York's hoop. Just above 5 minutes left to go before halftime. What a start to NBA Christmas Day festivities here. Inbound goes to Hartenstein. Hand off to Brunson. Brunson turns the corner. Brunson up, faking the free throw circle. Brunson leans in into contact as he gets fouled. So Jalen Brunson going to head to the free throw line here, shoot 2. An incredibly efficient start here for New York. In this game, 48% right now from the floor. Starting to cool off quite a little bit, but their defense has been hanging in there today, allowing the Bucks to shoot just 37.5% right now. Milwaukee came into the game number 2 in the NBA in scoring, right behind Indiana. I would go with Detroit in that game. Yeah, Houston's had a great season, but they've had some just random losses on the schedule that really hurt them from being a part of the postseason. That loss against Carolina that they had really, really hurt them to be a part of the postseason. I believe they also lost against the Jets, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Jumper deep, too. DiVincenzo missed off the mark, no good. Both of the free throws were good just a moment ago by Brunson. Lob to Giannis as Hartenstein gets called in the foul, and the Bucks here in the bonus right now. This will be 2 free throws coming up by Giannis. Yeah, the Lions have had some tough losses that they've got crushed this season, but those have come against really tough opponents. Some of the teams that they've had to travel, like the opposite side of the U.S. to play those games, to like either one of the other coasts. Giannis with 2 free throws here at the line. First one, no good. Missed off the back iron. So Giannis yet to get to double digits today so far. 8 points for him. At the moment, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, but yet to make a free throw. He's missed 3 points off the board because right now he's 0 for 3 at the free throw line so far. Second shot by Giannis, right down the middle. Hanging in for Milwaukee, 8-point game. New York, though, their defense hanging in strong in this matchup here. 4.5 minutes left to go before halftime. DiVincenzo on the floor with Brunson, Randall, Hartenstein, and Barrett. Out to the wing. DiVincenzo shovels Hartenstein, floats to the shot. Inside the key, drops it in. It's good for 2. He's really been able to pick up the teamwork here on the floor for Isaiah Hartenstein, replacing the production of Mitchell Robinson. Middleton fell down at the key with the basketball, sent it back over to Dame. Dame saves it. His lob off the fingertips of Lopez. It's out of bounds. Rough possession right there for Milwaukee. Just that was botched right from the start as it goes right back to the Knicks. Really tough possession to watch there. Chris Middleton just lost his balance inside the key. Had to pass it off to Dame. Dame almost went into the backcourt as the ball went off his fingertips. Tried to save it into the backcourt, and he flung it across the court off the fingertips of Lopez. Went out of bounds. Brunson floated up the shot, missed it. Offensive rebound, went back to New York, though. Randall, fall away. Tough shot off the back rim, no good. Battle for the loose ball, picked up by Beasley with a defensive rebound. Beasley, outlet pass ahead, off to Middleton. Jumper, low block, connects on it. Back to an 8-point game. Chris Middleton now with 9, no double-digit scores so far for Milwaukee, as Giannis and Middleton both lead the way with 9. 4 starters out of 5 have scored so far today for Milwaukee. Off the catch and fire. It rattles in. It's good from 3 by Dante DiVincenzo for New York. 52-41. What a start here for New York in the opening half of action. Lopez out fake at the right wing. He's working on Hardenstein. Swings it out on top over to Giannis. Giannis dribble drive, kick to the corner. 3 in the air. Middleton off the back rim, no good. The 3 is not having their way today so far. 4 for 18 from the perimeter for Milwaukee. New York with possession. Looking to add to it. Barrett poked loose of the basketball. Dame comes up with a steal. It'll reach and foul picked up in the backcourt as well by R.J. Barrett, when the Bucks are already in the bonus. Terrible foul picked up right there by R.J. It will send Dame to the free throw line to shoot 2. And once we come back from the timeout, an 11-point lead for New York. 52-41 the score right now. 17 by Brunson, 16 by Barrett, as we take the timeout on the floor. What a game that this has been so far. Quick adjustment here on the time. We got 2:59 left to play. Currently, actually, my time clock for some reason, once I hit 59, doesn't go for some reason. So I got it at 3. So 3 minutes basically left to go before halftime right now. Merry Christmas, everybody. We have over 90 plus watching. Thanks so much, all, for joining in on the stream today. If you're new on the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, and ring the notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams I cover. I cover basketball action here on the channel, play-by-play of both NBA and college basketball games. And if you guys would like to join me in for the Celtics against Lakers later today, feel free to do so. We'll start off that stream later today around 5 p.m. And happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everybody. Yeah, it's crazy. Giannis has been silent as of late in this game. He's got 9 points. Most of those were early. He started off the game perfect, 3 for 3. But ever since that, he is just 1 for 7 shooting ever since. So he's 4 for 10 total shooting by Giannis. He's played 15 minutes, 9 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. He's missed 3 free throws. He's 1 for 4 at the free throw line currently. Yeah, it's odd today for the Bucks. Like, nobody's been able to really take over the game for Milwaukee. So right now, Giannis with 9, Middleton with 9, Lopez is 7, 6 off the bench by Portis. They have 7 different scores, but just nobody's really been able to take over. Whereas New York, they have 6 different scores. Brunson and Barrett's coming big in this game. 17 by Brunson, Barrett with 16. Both of those guys were strong in the first quarter. A large bulk of their scoring came in the first. And this has really been a defensive second quarter right now. We have 3 minutes left to go before half. New York has 16 points in the second quarter. Milwaukee with just 14. And just credit out to the Knicks defense. They put together a master game plan in this first half here defensively, just limiting anything from happening inside the low post. In the Bucks today, what's been their struggle is they can't hit a 3. Milwaukee all season long, they've been great from 3. Today, though, they've had the looks, they just can't convert. They're 4 for 18 from 3. And the Knicks are 5 for 14. Yeah, Knicks definitely coming to play today. Ian on the stream, Merry Christmas, man. Glad to have you back in. I'm going to go with the Ravens right there against the Dolphins. Yeah, Dolphins have played a super easy schedule for them. Same as the Cowboys. Both of those teams, their strength of victory is very small compared to a lot of other teams. So we come back from the timeout. Damian Lillard, 2 free throws at the line now for Milwaukee. First one is good. He's getting a good amount of rest on the bench throughout this game today by Dame, because I've seen Cameron Payne playing a good chunk of minutes so far for him in that first half. Dame, he's played 15 minutes so far. Seems like it's much less for him, honestly. He hasn't really attempted many shots as of late. That's been a difference. So we get back to action. 9-point game. Knicks with the basketball. Both of the free throws made by Dame at the line. Brunson, jumper to left elbow, missed off the mark, tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Milwaukee. Inbound underneath at the baseline. Brunson has it now as he dribbles up inside the key. Brunson swings it out over to DiVincenzo. Catching fire 3. Top of the key. Missed off the front rim. Beasley collects the defensive rebound. Dame dribbles past midcourt. Lillard guarded at the right wing by DiVincenzo. Drives baseline. Jumper to baseline. Swoosh. Damian Lillard up and through. It is good for 2. And now Dame gets himself up to 7 points currently. 52-45, 2:15 left to go before half. Knicks, 7-point lead as they will attack downhill right to the rim. That is good with a left-handed layup made by Julius Randle. Downhill drive right there with a burst of speed, cutting straight line to the hoop. Dame, top of the key, takes the 3. Dame, laser beam, and he got it. Bang, bang, rips it through at the top there for Damian Lillard. Take it over in the final 2 minutes before halftime. Quick update on his score. He's actually up to 12 right now. They forgot to add it on the ESPN stats. They're still stuck in the old score. Corner jumper misfired. Off the mark, no good by Barrett. Loose ball foul picked up, though, by Milwaukee. So down to 1:41 remaining in the clock. Damian Lillard, the first buck now to get the double figures with 12 at the moment. There we go. So refresh. So he's got 12. That's on 4 for 9 shooting. Now is a foul to give by New York. So not in the bonus, or a foul to give by Milwaukee. So not in the bonus just yet are the Knicks. The next time they'll be in the bonus, as the Knicks had it down low, able to float up the shot and score. Up and in, 56-48 there. That's Taj Gibson who gets on the board. Or he got the assist there off the Barrett. Barrett floated up. He's got 18. Deep range three. Lopez connects on it. 5-point game. Just above 1 minute left to go before halftime. Brook Lopez up to double figures as he took the 3 and he drilled it. He's got 10. Brunson takes the 3 straight away. Top of the key. Right back at you. Jalen Brunson drills the triple. Now let's pick it up in the scoring right now. 8-point lead in the final minute here for New York. Dame, past midcourt. Brunson's got 20, the top scorer so far in the game. Giannis sets the pick. Off to Giannis. Hand off to Dame. Dame takes the 3. Top of the key. Skidded off the front rim. Barrett collects the defensive rebound. Past midcourt. Final 40 seconds left to go. The pass deflected out of bounds by Dame. Clock stops with 41 right now. Dame with 12. Brunson on the other side for New York has 20. Taj Gibson off to Randle. Randle wide open. Jacks up the 3. Top of the key. And he makes it. Julius Randle rips it through. Somebody forgot their guarding assignment right there as we're down to the final 30 seconds. Dame, pass midcourt, into the hands to Giannis. Giannis bursts the speed, drives, bounce pass left corner. Middleton off to Giannis. Swings it out to Lopez. Lopez took a 3 and made it a couple moments ago. Missed that one off the front iron. Tough defense there for New York as Randle collects the defensive rebound. Final 15 seconds left to go before halftime. Brunson going to slow down tempo here. Whole crowd comes up to its feet at the Madison Square Garden. Brunson drives, float to the rudder. Off the rim, no good. Tipped up to the corner. Offensive rebound, controlled by Randle. 1 second, Randle. Fall away right at the buzzer. Missed off the mark, no good. And we go to halftime. The Knicks by 11. 62-51. What a start here on Christmas Day for New York. Looking like Damian Lillard was going to take his team back into this game. And then all of a sudden, New York kept on grinding it out. Couple big threes that they made in response. And Julius Randle with one in the final 40 seconds left to go of action. Able to up the lead up to 11. R.J. Barrett, Jalen Brunson, massive games from them. The first half here as we enter halftime. 62-51 the score. As we go into half in this one so far. It's been excellent defense by New York in that first half for them. The Bucks came into the game second in the NBA in scoring this season, and they're shooting just 40%, just 5 of 19 from three-point range so far, and depleted in the front court, doing a good job just stopping a lot of shots inside the interior, and just not their game today from the perimeter for Milwaukee, but they've been finding something with Damian Lillard as of late, though. Merry Christmas, everybody. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams I cover. I cover basketball action on the channel, play-by-play, both NBA, college hoops here on the channel. A little choppy for some reason, but should be good now. So, yeah, for some reason, it'll go into the red from time to time. But now, looks like we're fine. We're back into the green for frame rate right now. So it might have buffered or dropped frame, like a frame or two a couple moments ago, but we should be good right now. Yeah, the Bucks today have had the looks from three-point range. They just can't convert. A couple tough shots they took in the final minute before halftime. Brook Lopez tried to force one up, kind of falling back, contested three. He missed it off the front rim for him, but right now just 4 for 18 from three-point range. The Knicks so far today, they played with a sense of urgency. Both of the quarters so far, excellent sense of urgency that they're driving and getting to the hoop, pushing the basketball. First quarter, they shot around 59%. The first quarter, that number's down to 47%, but it was a defensive second quarter for them. Really doing a good job locking up the shots that the Bucks were taking in that second quarter. Yo, welcome in, everybody. A Pistons fan, welcome in. Brandon, thanks for stopping by, man. Merry Christmas out to you guys. And if you haven't already done so, feel free to vote in the poll who you guys like tonight in this or today in this game, Bucks or Knicks. The stunning number has been points in the paint, because you would think without Mitchell Robinson, without Jericho Sims, that Milwaukee would be getting their buckets down low, but currently it's the opposite way. New York 32-16 points in the paint so far in today's game. Milwaukee's been settling for a good amount of threes and not been able to make them. Almost half of their shots have been 3-point shots so far, which they haven't been able to make. And credit out to the Knicks defense, because they made it tough down low for Milwaukee so far today as well. Giannis, you've seen him a couple times get frustrated that he got stripped of the basketball and there was no foul called on the play. Happened a couple times in the late stage of the first quarter. But they do have a hot hand, though. So that was something that they were struggling to find in this game, was that they did not have a hot hand. I'd say watch out for Damian Lillard in the second half, because he really turned on the Jets' final 2 minutes before halftime. He's got 12 points. And if Giannis comes out like he always comes out in the second half, just takes over the game, then this 11-point lead, it's going to evaporate very fast. And if both of those guys put up big numbers in the second half, we get a totally different game to look forward to. Instead of a double-digit deficit, we're looking at right down to the wire in the fourth quarter here between these two teams to determine today's winner. Hey, what's good? Diamond McCrab. Thanks so much for stopping by. Merry Christmas out to you, man. So I'll be back in later today as well. If you guys would like to tune in for Celtics against Lakers, feel free to do so. I'll be back around 5 p.m. later today. That should be an excellent game. It's actually my first Celtics stream in around like a month or so. So looking forward to that. Jalen Brunson, he's been on fire. He made a massive three late before halftime. 20 points, he's the top scorer. And Jalen Brunson's been having massive games this season when it comes to playing against Milwaukee. He had 45 points the first time these two teams met up. He's averaging 35 points per game in the 3 games against the Bucks. Right now he's midway to 40. That's on 8 for 15 shooting. Barrett right behind with 18 points. And both of those guys just came out, really set the tone in this game. And they've been able to deliver. Emmanuel quickly, a couple good spurts off the bench. He's got 7 points in 8 minutes. 12 by Randall. Randall made a big 3 late in the final minute before halftime. Those 3 guys showing up in a big way today. That's 50 out of the 62 between Brunson, Barrett, and Randall for their trio today. Hey, Merry Christmas out to you. Thanks so much for joining in, Charlisa. Yeah, so I actually did a little bit of different graphics with the channel yesterday. So the subscribe graphic is a little bit different for like a redesign compared to what I had before. And then also I added in the after the Discord, I get the X graphic too for my Twitter at Behind the Arc 14. So that's a new graphic that I put there. Also, the timeout slide looks a little bit different for what we've had in the past. So those are a couple changes if you're looking at the channel and seeing a couple things have changed rather late or so. Not by like a big change, but I did a little bit of like a graphic redesign for a couple things to like update or so. So there are 5 different games going on today in the NBA, and this one kicks off the day first. The 2:30 game features Golden State and Denver. I'll be back at 5 for my final stream tonight. That will be Boston against the Lakers. There's two other games after that later today. Sixers against the Heat, and then the Mavs against the Suns. The Sixers Heat are at 8 o'clock, and then Mavs against Suns are at 10:30. That first half went by fairly quick. We actually started off the game, the first 5 minutes almost were were basically continuous. They were without a whistle to begin this game. There hasn't been many free throws at all when it comes down to free throws at the line today. The Knicks just 3 for 4 on free throws. The Bucks 7 for 10 at the free throw line. And it was a really good start for Giannis. Started off perfect, 3 for 3. 9 points by Giannis ever since, though, just 1 for 7 from the floor. He's missed 3 free throws. But time and time again, always just the second half is when he comes alive. And yeah, this should be a fun one in the second half. So a couple more minutes and then we'll start off the second half here. And thanks so much all for patiently waiting, being a part here on the stream right now at halftime. Massive game because Milwaukee, if they do win this, they'd be tied with Boston, awaiting for the Celtics to play their game in under 4 hours from now. So they're a half game behind the Celtics, and then the Knicks are a half game behind the Heat, which the Knicks are in 6th, the Bucks are in 2nd. Sean, Merry Christmas out to you. Thanks for stopping by. Vegas, welcome in, man. Merry Christmas out to you, brother. Thanks for joining in, man. Yeah, PC, they are rolling right now. 2-0 week they had. Took down the number 6 team in the nation, and looking forward to what they could do this year. Should be a fun one later today between the Celtics and Lakers. Hey, Merry Christmas out to Bernie. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, they actually released the AP poll 5 minutes ago or so. They haven't put it on ESPN.com, so I'm checking out the other places. Oh, so there we go. So Providence gets ranked. Providence is at number 25 to get ranked. We've been saying it for the past couple weeks. How in the world has Auburn not been ranked yet? And they're still unranked right now for Auburn. But Providence checks in at 25. They're behind Ole Miss, which Ole Miss is 12-0. And I looked at Ole Miss's schedule. They've yet to play a quad 1 game. so far for them, but they're at 24, so we'll see what happens once conference play begins over there in the SEC. Right now it's Purdue back up on the top. So Arizona lost against FAU on Saturday. Now they're down to 9-2 this season for Arizona. So Arizona dropped from 1-4. Purdue's at 1. Kansas at 2. Houston up to 3 now. Arizona at 4. So that's what it looks like currently. Florida Atlantic jumped up to 7. Oof. I haven't checked the net, but my guess would be in like the 250s probably. All right, here we go. Start to the third quarter of action. So after this will be the Celtics-Lakers. That's my final stream today. Will be Celtics-Lakers. Hardenstein down low, followed from behind by Lopez. He got the bucket in as well. So Hardenstein +1 and a foul. What a start for New York. 64-51. He got the basket underneath from behind. Got fouled by Lopez. Makes the free throw. So the first 15 seconds of action in New York with a 3-point play to begin. Bucks down by 14 currently. Middleton on the floor with Dame, Giannis, Beasley, and Lopez. The 5 to begin for Milwaukee. Left to right on the floor. Bucks with their first possession. Bounce pass off the roll down. Giannis at the hoop with a right-handed finger roll. Gutted a count and a foul. So and a 1 coming up at the line here for Giannis. Off the pick and roll sent by Dame. They got Hardenstein, the guilty party, who picked up the blocking foul. 1 free throw by Giannis coming up. It's up and it's good. That's a big play right back. 3-point play converted by Giannis to respond right back from New York. The Knicks right to left in the court beginning the third quarter of action. Randall, Brunson, Barrett, DiVincenzo, and Hardenstein, the 5 players to begin the third for New York. Randall receives the pass taken on Middleton. Swings it out. Over to DiVincenzo, out to the right corner, over to Brunson. Brunson, right baseline dribble. Brunson sneaks right past Middleton, missed off the mark. Oh, what a throw down right there, Isaiah Hardenstein. Throwing it down with a 2-handed flush off the putback. He's really been able to pick up the spot of Mitchell Robinson the last week. His minutes ticked up. He's been major. 7.7 boards now for Hardenstein. Nice pivot move down right to the rim at the low left block. There's Giannis, 2 more on the board. 5 points all in the first minute and 20 seconds scored by Giannis here for Milwaukee. Brunson, left baseline dribble, dumps it off down low, over to Hardenstein once again, dunks it through. It's another slam-a-jamma for Hardenstein. Back-to-back dunks for 55 for New York. Outside goes to Lopez. Lopez up fake, dribbles up now inside the key. Lopez over Hardenstein, gets fouled. They're targeting the big man right now. They're depleted in the front court. Mitchell Robinson out for the remaining part of the season. No Jericho Sims today either. And yeah, he's in deep foul trouble right now. He picks up his 4th personal foul for Isaiah Hardenstein at the moment. And he has to head towards the bench. So 9 points, 7 rebounds by Hardenstein. And this will be 2 free throws here at the line for Brook Lopez. First one's good. Merry Christmas out to everybody. We got 70 plus watching. If you're new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell if you like to be notified for future live streams I cover. I cover basketball action on the channel, both play-by-play at NBA games and college basketball games. Second free throw is good. The Knicks have possession. Jalen Brunson dribbles inside the key. Brunson guarded by Middleton as he dribbles back to the left baseline. Left baseline dribble, circles around, sends it on top off to Randall. Randall guarded by Giannis 1-on-1. Randall takes the jumper. Tough shot off the fall away. No good. Lopez collects the defensive rebound. Milwaukee's defense really been able to provide much, much better defensive pressure here, contesting shots in the start of the second half. Giannis at the rim, no good. Taj Gibson right there receiving playing time in place of Hardenstein on the bench. Currently came up and altered a shot. Barrett turns the corner. Barrett swings that left corner. Open three in the air. Gibson off the back from no good. Not the typical three-point shooter. Beasley collects the defensive rebound. Dame takes a pass midcourt, looking to slow down tempo. Dame now, guarded by Gibson. Fall away, tough shot at the baseline. Missed off the mark, no good. A rebound controlled by Barrett. R.J. Barrett, one-on-one, working on Middleton. Off the pick set by Gibson. He dribbles up to the low block, working on Lopez, caught in the travel. Turnover violation charged to New York as it will go back to Milwaukee. Bucks have won 9 straight games against Milwaukee in this all-time series. They've swept them this year at 3-0 in favor of Milwaukee. And an offensive foul picked up, an illegal screen around the perimeter set by the Bucks. So we'll go right back over to New York. So turnovers here for both of these teams as we have 9 minutes left to go in the third right now. Game starting to get a little bit choppy. Currently, Brunson takes the three straight away, and another foul picked up. Charged to Milwaukee. Trying to go around the screen, reaching in. And that's charged to Chris Middleton. That could have either gone the opposite direction, too. With Taj Gibson, the one setting the screener around the perimeter. But they called it on Middleton on the reach-in, guarding Brunson. Inbound goes to Gibson. Hands it off to Barrett. Barrett dribbles up inside the key. Barrett floats up the shot. Tough shot there, leading into contact, and Barrett gets fouled. So he'll head to the free throw line, shoot 2. Malik Beasley, hands up in the air, wondering about the foul call picked up right there. They're having a pretty solid game when it comes down to free throws, even though there hasn't been frequent attempts today so far. Just 3 for 4 to begin. The first one's good, make it 4 for 5 right now. Second one's good. Both of the free throws go down by Barrett. R.J. Barrett got himself 20 points currently, same as Jalen Brunson, the top 2 scoring leaders in today's game currently for New York. Bounce pass off the roll down. Giannis. Oh, we got blocked from behind. They're not going to roll it. Clean the block, though. It'll be charged to New York in the personal foul. So Giannis, 2 free throws up, coming at the line to get Dante DiVincenzo. Yep. Holding the wrist there instead of the ball. So we get the wrist instead of the ball when Giannis was going up in the slam dunk motion. And this will be 2 free throws coming up at the line for Giannis. $14 currently for Giannis. Looking to see if he could add to it here at the free throw line. First one's good. Looking to crawl back with an 11. One more free throw here for Giannis at the charity stripe. Free throw number 2, bouncing around it off the rim. Tip back to the perimeter, though. Offensive rebound. Dame launches the 3. Oh, we got knocked down and fouled. This is going to be 3 free throws coming up at the line. It appears to be for Damian Lillard. The 3-point shot attempt here as Brook Lopez able to tip it back out to the perimeter. Dame took the 3, and DiVincenzo again. Woof. Back-to-back personal fouls by Dante DiVincenzo. As Damian Lillard this time got fouled with both feet behind the 3-point line. This will be 3 free throws. First one's good. It's a rough break right there for New York. DiVincenzo with 2 quick fouls. And they couldn't come up with a defensive rebound either via the box out. Second free throw is good. Mario, Merry Christmas to you, man. Thanks for stopping by again. Third free throw. Good. Dame makes them both. It's a 9-point game. Brunson. Pass midcourt now for New York. Brunson at the top of the key. Takes the three straight away. Off the mark, no good. A rebound collected by Giannis. Giannis looking to cut the deficit right here. Giannis. Top of the free throw circle. 18-footer. No good off the mark. Missed the shot. Brunson collects the rebound. Outlet pass off to Randall. Randall, one man to beat. It's Lopez. Right over Lopez. Scores. Up and in off the backboard. Lopez absorbing a ton of contact. No call by the referees right there. Julius Randle might have got away with an elbow to the nose of Lopez. Lopez was holding his nose for just a brief moment. Dame sends it off to Giannis. Spin move, low block. Dame working on Randle. Off the mark, no good. As it goes back to New York. Bounce pass ahead. DiVincenzo tiptoes the baseline. Over to Barrett. This game really picking up in the physicality. Barrett floats up the shot, drawing contact, and he gets followed by Middleton. We're down to 7:51 right now on the clock, and this will be free throws, 2 of them coming up for R.J. Barrett for New York. Let's see here. Giannis working on Randall. That's actually, no, they're going to roll it on the floor. Check that. The foul occurred on the floor according to the referees, but there's their 2 anyway. Jalen Brunson bursts the speed downhill to the rim, scores the layup up and in off the glass. Started off the dribble drive from the perimeter, and the score now 75-62. Timeout taken on the floor by Milwaukee. 7:43 left to go in the third quarter right now, as the Knicks hold on to a 13-point lead. Wow, that looked like it should have been a shooting foul right before. Middleton had his back turned, and then Barrett floated it up and got contact, but they rolled it on the floor for the personal foul before that. But Jalen Brunson, off the ensuing inbound, just scored. So 75-62 now. Brunson, by the way, is the top scorer in the game. He's got 22 at the moment on 50% shooting. Barrett with 20. 14 by Randall at the moment. And then over for the Bucks, 15 each by Giannis and Dame. 12 by Brook Lopez currently. Yeah, New York's defense playing Giannis tough all throughout this game inside the low post. Randall really been able to be right there, accept the challenge, and limit Giannis down low today. He did it a couple possessions ago. Yeah, Tennessee's played one of the toughest schedules in all of college basketball, so that's why they're ranked so high. I think all their losses have come against top 10 teams, if I'm not mistaken, for Tennessee. Yeah, that's great to hear there, Mario. Hopefully your Christmas going well there, man. Okay, so this is the reason why Tennessee is ranked this high, is because all 3 losses coming against top 10 teams. So they lost against Kansas, lost against Purdue by 4. So they lost against number 1, number 2, and then lost against North Carolina. And all those losses were by single digits. And they beat Illinois. Also won against Wisconsin. So they lost against number 1, number 2, and number 9. North Carolina is actually behind Tennessee, even though UNC beat them. So yeah, this rankings is quite wonky right now. It all depends on like who you won against and who you lost. The thing about UNC, they lost against Villanova, who's unranked. And then the other 2 losses were against Kentucky and UConn, which Kentucky is playing out of their mind right now. I covered that game against Louisville, and Kentucky just, man, they're lights out shooting the ball for them. They're up to number 8 right now in the rankings, so they went up just 1 spot. My question once again is, how in the world is Auburn not ranked? They're at 26. Ole Miss is undefeated. They're 12-0, but they've yet to play a quad one game for them. So I'm interested to see how that translates over to at the beginning of conference play, if that's sustainable for Ole Miss. Here we go, back to action. 7:43 left to go. 13-point lead for New York as Milwaukee has the basketball back from the timeout. Largest lead is 14 at the beginning of this third quarter. The Knicks got up on a 3-point play, and the Bucks able to take it down inside the key, put up the shot, and they're able to score for 2. They're back to an 11-point game. That's been the range throughout most of it so far today from Milwaukee, able to go up by, to be trailing by 11. The Knicks going up by 11. Brook Lopez made the shots. He's got 14 at the moment. Brunson attacking downhill, and Brunson got his layup blocked from behind. That was by Giannis coming in from behind. Inbound here for New York. Randall down low inside the paint. Floats it up and he got it. 7 minutes remaining. Third quarter. 13-point lead once again. Middleton outside of Lopez. Lopez up fake. Guarded by Barrett. Dribbles towards his right around the perimeter. Hands it off to Dame. Dame turns the corner. Floats up the shot. And he'll go to the free throw line. Shoot 2. So they're going to call it on Taj Gibson on the personal foul. Damian Lillard heading to the line, shooting 2. First one's good. Second one's good. Back to an 11-point game once again. Dame with 17, the top scorer currently from Milwaukee. Knicks with the ball. Brunson dribbles up to the free throw circle, circles back outside. Lobs it off to Randall. Randall inside the key. Got away there with a push-off. No call by the referees. Kick to the corner. DiVincenzo open 3 around the rim and out. Giannis with a rebound. Giannis, 9 rebounds currently right now. He's got 15 points floated up over the top. Chris Middleton with assists. Giannis punches it home with a left-handed hammer with an alley-oop jam. 9-point game. Here come the Bucks. Giannis with 17 points, 9 rebounds. Brunson slows down the basketball. Has it at the midcourt logo. Brunson dribbles over to the left elbow. Swings it off to Gibson. Into the hands to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo stopped his dribble. Ball got poked loose out of bounds off of DiVincenzo. Last he turns it over. It's going to go right back to the Bucks. Here comes Milwaukee. Couple mistakes here by New York, and the energy picking up on the Bucks side right here for the road team. Milwaukee came into this game 3.5-point favorites on the line. Giannis had just 9 points going into halftime. Right now in the third quarter, slightly midway through the third, he's got 8 points already. Middleton currently in the bench. Dame takes the 3. They gonna count it? No, they will not roll the referees. The shots happened after the whistle. DiVincenzo very, very lucky once again, as he is the guilty party. That's his 3rd personal foul in this third quarter alone. And that's his 4th currently today for DiVincenzo. They are so lucky. The Bucks, by the way, are in the bonus right now. Damian Lillard made that 3. But there was a foul called away from the ball, charged to DiVincenzo, holding up Giannis. So that's where the whistle was blown, inside, holding up Giannis. So Giannis is the one going to the free throw line in the bonus, and the first one is good. That could have been a 4-point play if DiVincenzo wasn't called for the initial foul earlier before the shot. Giannis will have a second one here at the line. That's good as well. 7-point game. 10 this quarter by Giannis, up to 19. What a start to Christmas in the NBA on Christmas Day here. Randall has it at the right wing perimeter. Working out Portis. Randall takes the three. Off the back from no good. Battle for the rebound. Andre Jackson Jr. comes down with it for Milwaukee. Looking to cut the deficit even further. Connaughton open three in the air. Laser beam. Bang, bang. Oh, he's got it. Rips it right through. It's made for the three by Pat Connaughton. It's only a 4-point game. 9-zip run by Milwaukee in the last minute, 45 seconds. New York will head towards their bench. They take the timeouts. 5:17 left to go. Here comes the Bucks, outscoring the Knicks 22-15 in the third quarter of action. Oh, we get ourselves a ball game. Once down by 14. Giannis on the roll. Now down by just 4. Got to go over to foul trouble because that could very well be the difference maker in this game. And New York's in some deep foul trouble right now between two starters. Isaiah Hartenstein, 4 personal fouls for him. He was currently on the bench during a lot of that action. That's why Taj Gibson was out there. And they're depleted in the front court for today's game. Those are the only 2 big men that they have basically on the team, with no Mitchell Robinson out for the remaining part of the season. Also without Jericho Sims today as well. So 4 personal fouls by Hartenstein and then 4 by DiVincenzo right now. DiVincenzo with a couple really bad fouls right now, going up against his former team with Milwaukee as well. And right now, DiVincenzo, 1 for 6 shooting. He has 3 points and 4 fouls right now for him today. And one of them resulted in a 3-point play at the beginning of this quarter as well. Guarding, I think it was Damian Lillard. It was a 4-point play actually. It was 3. It was 3 free throws that Dame shot at the line. He fouled him from behind the 3-point arc from the line. And before that, he had fouled Giannis, and then he was holding up Giannis inside the paint. So he's picked up 3 fouls in the third quarter alone. 4 total in the game by DiVincenzo. And then for the Bucks, they got no foul trouble right now, basically. 2 personal fouls or fewer by everybody right now. But the Knicks in some serious danger between Hartenstein and DiVincenzo, both with 4. So this game has really just turned the tides right now in the favor of the Bucks because you got some foul issues. You're going over for the Knicks right now. 14-point lead is evaporated with 4. Mario, Merry Christmas, man. Thanks for joining in again. Yeah, they've been doing well throughout this game. Now it's the momentum has switched the opposite direction now, with a lot of the foul issues lately for them. So gonna be interesting to see how they responded. They came out though extremely hungry. Brunson and Barrett carried their team in the first half, really, really hungry and determined in this game. They set the tone. I'm gonna eat lunch after this game. I have to change around my graphics and then eat lunch with my family. Nine-zip run by Milwaukee the last 2 minutes of action. We come back from the timeout right now. The Bucks have the basketball, only down by 4. Portis at the left corner, guarded by Quickly. Here's the 5 on the floor currently. Connaughton, Portis, Giannis, Dame, and Andre Jackson Jr. Porter down low, floats up the shot. They will not count the bucket, though, by Milwaukee. Bobby Portis, offensive foul, pushing off on Emmanuel Quickly. That'll be a turnover. Yup, lower the elbow right into Quickly inside the key. So the Knicks catch a break. New York has it back. Brunson bursts the speed up to the elbow. Float to the shot. Jalen Brunson gets to the go. Plus the foul. They really needed a response right back. They just got it with Brunson, who's had an incredible game so far today. Gets fouled by Andre Jackson Jr. He'll shoot one coming up at the free throw line with an and one. Brunson up to 24 points, currently the game leader. The free throw right down the middle, 25 by Brunson. 7-point lead. That's a huge response right there for New York. Brunson with 25. He's averaging 35 in the first 3 games this season in the series against Milwaukee. Top of the key, Dame. Dame guarded by Hart. Dame swings it off to Connaughton. Back into the hands to Dame at the left wing, guarded by Quickly now. Dame dribbles baseline, gets past Quickly, right to the rim, scores up and in off the backboard. Damian Lillard taking over this game in a big way for Milwaukee today. He's the top scorer. He's got 19. Brunson slows down tempo, up by 5 here for New York. Brunson off to Hart at the right wing perimeter. Hand off to Quickly, guarded by Dame. Quickly crossover, works his way now inside the key. Floats him the tier, drop over Dame. And it went through, though the foul called on the floor, picked up by Dame, reaching in before the shot. So this will send Emmanuel Quickly to the free throw line with 2 free throws. So we are down to 4:05 left to go. Both of these teams in the bonus currently. First one is good. Jimmy J, welcome in. Thanks for finding the stream. Merry Christmas out to you. We've got 90 plus watching right now. If you guys are new in the channel, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. If you guys would like to come on back later today, I'll also be covering Celtics against Lakers at 5 p.m. Second free throw is good. So both of them go down at the free throw line. Right now put the Knicks up by 7 currently. Milwaukee with the ball with Dame. Dame dribbles up to the low block. Off to Giannis. Giannis floats up the shot. Gutted a drop. 16 now with a Greek Freak as they draw back within 5. Brunson crosses midcourt. Brunson dribbles, drives, has a step past Giannis. A lot of contact. He gets fouled. 2 free throws upcoming once again for Jalen Brunson, looking to add to his total. The game leader with 25 points at the moment. Doing everything he can in this matchup right now. Yeah, he just got a step past Giannis. Off of one dribble, got a step past Giannis and was able to go up into the shooting motion, draw the contact there. First one is good by Brunson. Second free throw at the line. Makes them both. Once again, they're up by 7. That's been the range as of late. 7 and 5 currently. And Milwaukee with possession. Connaughton on top over to Giannis. Giannis hands it off to Dame. Giannis rolls down. Dame dribbles, floats up the runner. Damian Lillard gets to the drop. It is through, up and good. It is good for 2. 5-point game currently. Dame's up to 21. Giannis as well got 21. Brunson with 27, a top scorer. Brunson with the basketball, edge of the midcourt logo. Brunson guarded by Portis, top of the key. Thought about a step back, makes the extra pass. Hart inside the key, floats at the runner, sinks it for Josh Hart. Other scorers making an impact right now. Hart today coming off the bench, second made field goal. He's got 4. Kick to the corner. Connaughton steps into a wide open 3. Couldn't convert. Off the back iron. Here goes Hart. Hart attacks inside the paint. Josh Hart. Oh, that's going to be a goaltend. 2 more points as Andre Jackson Jr. blocks it from behind off the backboard, and goaltending violation called in Milwaukee. The bucket awarded to Josh Hart for New York. 2.5 minutes left to play right now. Inside the key, Giannis with an easy bucket. Rolling down towards right past Taj Gibson to the cup. 23 points now for Giannis, 14 this quarter. Quickly, with the basketball at the top, swings it off to Brunson, moves it out left corner to Josh Hart. Josh Hart, back-to-back buckets. Hart, jumper, mid-range over Portis. He connects on it. That is 3 in a row right now via the bench from Josh Hart. 2 minutes left to go in the third. 9-point lead for New York. Giannis has it now at the left wing perimeter. Giannis takes the 3 over Gibson. Giannis, bang, bang. Oh, he's got it. The Greek Freak rips it through the cylinder. They needed a 3. He just got one from Milwaukee. Timeout taken on the floor by New York with 1:45 left to go in the third. Giannis over Taj Gibson from the perimeter on NBA Christmas Day. Giannis with 26 points, 17 this quarter. They called a timeout here or what? We're actually on the same game feed. It looked like they were going to head to the timeout. No, it's actually, well, they got yeah, I think they got a technical on Milwaukee, so we're going to stay here. So New York got sent immediately to the free throw line after the Giannis 3. First one is good by Julius Randle. Yeah, it looked like they were going to go to commercial break right there based on how they were showing the slides of the screen. But it's Julius Randle who's at the free throw line currently, 91-84. Hey, what's good? Vaughn in the stream, welcome in. Merry Christmas out to you, man. Dale, Merry Christmas out to you. So Randle will have one more at the free throw line. Second free throw is good. Yeah, it looked like they were going to cut to commercial break right there, but they just sent New York to the free throw line instead. Down to 1:40 left to go in the third. Middleton on the floor with Dame, Lopez, Connaughton, and Portis. As Giannis currently on the bench, and Damian Lillard driving downhill to the rim gets the layup. They didn't even update it on the ESPN play-by-play sheet. Brunson right back, scored on the floater. 1:10 left to go now in the third. 8-point game. Seems like both of these teams just responding with each other on every shot that they make right back. Dame, guarded by Quickly, and Dame floats it up over Quickly, will head to the line. So they got Quickly right there in the foul for New York. Down to 1 minute even. First one's good, and now New York will burn a timeout. So they're going to split the free throws right now. So 94-87. They'll have one more free throw coming up after the break as the Knicks burn a timeout with 1 minute left. Yeah, I'm looking back to the game log. It says Andre Jackson was the one who picked up the foul after the Giannis 3. So that's who they charged it to. That's on the game log, but on the box score, he doesn't have any under the PF right there. So it says on the game log, Giannis makes 24-foot three-point shot with 1:50 left to go. 1:45, Andre Jackson, personal foul, sent Randle to the line. But over on the ESPN box score, he doesn't have a single personal foul, which is odd. So you got something wrong with the statting going on over there. Or no, he does. So it just updated. So it updated for him. So he does right now, yeah. So it just updated. So Andre Jackson actually has 2 personal fouls. So that's who it was called on. That's why Randle was at the free throw line a couple minutes ago. So 1 minute left to go in the third. If you guys are doing a stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams that cover basketball action on the channel, both NBA, college basketball games here, play-by-play. Damian Lillard's second free throw as we come back to action after the timeout, and he missed it. Rolled around the rim and out. We're down to the final minute left to go in the third. Randall, fall away. Tough shot. Contacted in a motion and followed by Lopez. This game really getting choppy with the whistles. We didn't have many personal foul calls at all in the first half. Brook Lopez cannot believe the call. Wondering why there's one against him right now. So this is what it looks like for foul numbers for Milwaukee as Randall will shoot 2 at the line. First one he gets. 3 personal fouls each by Giannis and Chris Middleton, and then 2 by multiple players. Lopez, Lillard, Beasley, Portis, and Jackson, all with 2 personal fouls. But nobody with severe foul trouble like New York right now. 4 each by DiVincenzo and Hartenstein at the moment. Both of the free throws good for New York. Dame going to slow it down. Pass midcourt here for Milwaukee, trailing by 9. Dame guarded by Quickly, top of the key. Picks up by Lopez, able to blow by him. Dame pass, down low, got deflected, intercepted, out ahead of the pack. Brunson shovels over to Hart, in transition, throws it down behind the defense for the two-handed flush. The steal leads to the dunk, and now it's back to double digits for New York. Bucks will try it again. 20 seconds left to go in the third. Dame. 7-second differential shot clock and game clock here to close out the third quarter. Guarded by Quickly. Dame dribbles up, drives downhill, kick out to the wing. Intercepted once again. Quickly comes out with a steal. 3-on-2 on the fast break. Over to the trailer. Hardenstein back over to Quickly. Takes the 3. Skipped around and out. No good. Lopez. Defensive rebound. Full court shot. Off the left side of the glass by Lillard. And we close out at the end of the third quarter. New York 98, Milwaukee 87. Damian Lillard, 2 possessions to close out the third quarter, 2 turnovers. And New York able to hold their own, 36-36 in the third quarter box score after the Bucks were coming. At one point in this game, Milwaukee put themselves winning 4. They trailed as many by 14, and the Knicks just keep on responding. Ever since they've taken a timeout, they respond right back from that timeout. Here we go. 12 minutes of action left to go. This one's going to be a good one here. Yep, more NFL games this year on Christmas Day. Danny on the street, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Merry Christmas out to you, man. Best of luck to the Lakers today. That should be a fun one. Feel free to tune in for Celtics-Lakers, 5 p.m. I'll be back in the call for that game if you guys would like to join in. That's my final stream today. Merry Christmas out to each and every single one of you. 69 points combined between Barrett, Brunson, and Randall right now for the Knicks in this game. Brunson with 29, Randall with 20, 20 by Barrett as well. And for Milwaukee currently, the top scorer, 26 for Giannis. He's got 9 rebounds, 4 assists today. 24 by Dame, and then 14 by Brook Lopez. Yeah, this has been a fun one. Both of these teams playing their hearts out. Physicality really ramping up in this one. Both of these teams have not shot the ball well from 3 at all. So it hasn't been one of those games in terms of 3-point shot makes that one team is outweighing the other in threes like the Bucks on Saturday. They made 16 threes compared to 9 by New York. New York's defense has been great today. Like, they've done a really good job limiting as much as possible to happen inside the low post. Right now, the Knicks plus 20 points in the paint, 54-34. They're shorthanded down low in this game as well. They're without Mitchell Robinson for the rest of the season, and then they're without Jericho Sims today. And Isaiah Hardenstein, their starting big man, in some deep foul trouble with 4 personal fouls. So here we go. Fourth quarter begins right now. Knicks up by 11. And the Bucks with the basketball first. Middleton takes a quick three. Makes the three at the top of the key. Straight away by Chris Middleton. What a start. First possession for Milwaukee. First 15 seconds of action in the fourth quarter. New York looking to see if they can put points here on the scoreboard quickly. Floats up the shot off the back rim. No good. Got contacted though and fouled by Connaughton. So he's going to shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line by Emmanuel quickly. So we stop the game clock, 11:34 left to go in the fourth quarter. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well if you guys are new in the channel. Thanks all for joining in. Merry Christmas out to you guys today. And quickly, we'll shoot 2 at the free throw line, looking to see if he can put triple digits on the board for New York. First one's good. Second free throw. That's good as well. They got triple digits now on the scoreboard. 10-point lead for the Knicks at the moment. Bucks with possession. Outside goes to Middleton. Edge in the midcourt logo. Picks up by Lopez. Middleton jacks up the 3. Just made one that time. Missed off the back iron. Offensive rebound. Controlled by Connaughton. Another chance though. Middleton follow a mid-range jumper. Connects on it. All 5 through Chris Middleton here to start off the first minute of the fourth quarter. It's been basically a range between 5 to 8 points throughout the midway part of the third quarter up until the early stage of the fourth right now. Barrett attacks inside the paint off a double team. Blocked by Lopez. Lopez comes up with the basketball. And Milwaukee here going to see if they can draw even closer. The Bucks slow down tempo. Middleton dribbles up to the right elbow. Middleton guarded by Hardenstein, dribbles back to the perimeter. Middleton takes the 3 over Hardenstein. Off the mark, no good. Defensive rebound collected by Josh Hart. Hart up the floor. Off to Hardenstein into the hands to Quickly. At the free throw circle, float to the runner. Got the teardrop. It is through for 2 by Emmanuel Quickly. Back to a 10-point game. He's been great off the bench today. Quickly double figures now with 13. Connaughton. Kick out to the wing. Rainbow on a 3. Lopez off the mark. No good. Tipped up to the corner. Offensive rebound once again by Connaughton. Left corner. Open 3 in the air. Portis off the back rim. No good. A rebound collected by Hart for New York. 10 minutes left to go. Approaching the mark. Hart fastball. Whips it into Grimes. Left baseline dribble. Grimes right to the rim with a finger roll. Right hand. And he scores for 2 plus the foul. And 1 coming up by Quentin Grimes. He's been silent throughout this game, but a big basket right there. His first made field goal, first attempted field goal as well. For Quentin Grimes, right past Connaughton, absorbing the contact and the foul. Resilient bunch today by the New York Knicks. Like Milwaukee, always seems like they're going to come on back in this game, in New York, making their shots today at a high level. They've been really urgent. They're getting a lot of high-quality looks. Urgency needed in a big way, and they've done that throughout the course of this game. Attack, getting to the rim. Missed free throw by Grimes. It goes back to Milwaukee. Cameron Payne now running the point. Dame currently on the bench. Lobs it over to Middleton. Middleton backs his way. Mid-block turnaround off the front rim. No good. A rebound collected by Randall. Middleton got out to a great start. with to the fourth quarter with a three. He's missed a couple shots as of late. Josh Hart steamrolls right to the rim, gets the layup. 106-92, tied for the largest lead of the game at the timeout taken in the floor by Milwaukee. Josh Hart really picking it up as well. He's got double figures now off the bench with 10, 13 by Quickly, 25 total bench points by the Knicks, compared to 14 today by the Bucks. They're just hungry today. NBA, Christmas Day, MSG in NYC. And the New York Knicks looking to avoid their 10th straight loss against Milwaukee. And looks like they have a good chance for putting this one into the victory column right now. So currently 14-point lead at the moment for New York. This is tied for the largest in the game. And the Bucks were coming into this game winners of the previous 9 straight games against the Knicks. The Knicks haven't won a game since November of 2021 against Milwaukee. Milwaukee 3-0 this year against New York, 110-105, 146-122, and then 130-111. Those were the scores from the 3 previous games this season, and you have to go all the way back even further for the last home win at MSG for New York against Milwaukee. And that came a little bit further back behind that one, but just impressive today. Yeah, December 27th of 2020. That was the last home win for the Knicks against the Bucks. Andrew, welcome in, man. Glad to have you stop by again. We'll see. We'll see if he's up. He was still sleeping a little while ago. $60-34. This is the difference maker in this game. Points in the paint in favor of the Knicks today. You would think with the injuries that the Knicks have with big man on the team that Milwaukee would have no problem scoring in the paint in this game, but they've just been settling for a ton of threes and bricking those threes today. They've been all over from three-point range. They're 9 for 30 today from three-point range for Milwaukee. The Knicks are 7 for 24. They've gone to the rim much more. Yeah, they've been able to attack the weakness of Milwaukee, which has been their defense. The Bucks 22nd in the NBA currently in points allowed this year. So the Knicks have been urgent throughout this game and not waiting for the Bucks defense to get reset. They just gone straight at them, and dribble drive penetration certainly has helped out in this game, trying to get behind the defense. Fast break points, they lead that column too for the Knicks today. They're 23-10 in fast break points. We come back from the timeout. By the way, the Knicks, their season high in points in the paint is 62. They came into the game 28th in two-point shooting, but a lot of those 2 points that they usually took via iso ball, as the Bucks score right there back from the timeout, a lot of those twos were like deep twos for them, like 18-footers. Today they're getting to the rim. They're going for high-quality percentage shots, going to the bucket. Quickly jacks up the three, left corner with some space. Swoosh! Manuel quickly rips down a jumper. They're going to call it a 2. His foot was on the three-point line, so it's 108-94. Payne off to Portis at the left corner, into the hands to Middleton. Middleton floats the pass, and that's a turnover. Chris Middleton. Difficult pass to watch right there. Sails to the front row of the seats of the Bucks bench as he airmails it over the head of Portis. Michael, Merry Christmas, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. Looks like the Raiders up in their game 9-7. Thanks so much for the update there, Dale. Good. Just above 8:40 left to go. Turnover inside the key by Randall. Lost control of the basketball. Giannis comes out with a steal. Down by 14. Giannis, Euro step downhill, right to the rim. Missed the layup. As the Knicks come up with a rebound. Tough defense today for New York, defending the Greek Freak on the outside, catching fire. Missed three by Grimes off the fingertips of Hardenstein as he rolls out of bounds. And this ball will go back to Milwaukee. Great effort, though, by number 55, Isaiah Hardenstein. It's kind of stunning to see New York up like this right now, because he had been on the bench for a while with 4 personal fouls for Hardenstein. 8 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Giannis gets the layup, weaving his way right past a group of defenders. Quickly, guarded by Portis around the perimeter. Moves it out to the right wing into the hands of Grimes. Over to Hardenstein. Hand off Grimes back to Hardenstein. Here's a 3. Quickly, fade away. Oh, he hits it. Mado quickly. Big time today off the bench. Falling away. He's got 18 as he drills the 3. Largest lead. Up by 15 for New York. Back into the game is Damian Lillard. Picked set by Giannis. Dame takes the 3 over Grimes. Right back at you. He delivers in the triple. Both of these teams just matching buckets, and the Knicks doing an excellent job controlling tempo. Grimes running the point at the moment. Over to quickly downhill, right to the rim, scores up and then off the backboard. Burst of speed, straight line drive right there off the dribble drive penetration by Quickly. Middleton floats it up in the low block. He connects for 2. We're just trading buckets right now. Back and forth as the Knicks will chunk down tempo once again. Emmanuel Quickly past midcourt. Quickly right to the bench, and the Knicks burn a timeout. 6:42 left to play. Emmanuel Quickly showing up big in the fourth quarter of action. He has got 20 right now, coming out of nowhere for those 20 points. That's on 70% shooting for Emmanuel Quickly. 20 points in 19 minutes. The Knicks burn a timeout. 12-point lead with 6:42 remaining on NBA Christmas Day. Impressive today by New York. We've got 100+ watching. If you're new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. This is the production that New York needed in this game today. 4 players, 20 points at least scoring. 29 by Brunson, 20 by Randall, 20 by Barrett, 20 by Quickly. And then for Milwaukee, 2 players with 28 by Giannis, 27 by Dame. Though they get 16 by Middleton. Middleton, a lot of misses as of late. 7 for 16 from the floor, and then 14 by Brook Lopez. Feel free to join in if you guys would like to come on back for Celtics against Lakers a little bit later today. I'll be back at the call around 5 p.m. covering Celtics Lakers if you guys would like to join in for that stream. That'll be my final game I cover today. Merry Christmas out to everybody. Really appreciate you guys for being a part here on the channel, joining in. A lot of things in the Knicks' favor right now is that it's been their defense this year. They 11-3 record when they've held opponents to 109 points or fewer. This one, it looks like they're going to be Milwaukee's going to score more than 109. Just we need 4 more twos to get there. But in terms of the Bucks, they've been putting up some big time points this year. They're actually 15-0. For Milwaukee when they've scored at least 128 points, and it's going to be tough to rally off at least 27 points here in the final 6:42 in this game to have a chance. But it's not over. Don't know until it's over, but they're 15-0 for the Bucks when they've scored 128 points or greater, which is crazy. They're the number 2 offense right now behind Indiana. But when they've scored 124 points or fewer, they're just 7-7. this season. So it looks like they're heading that way at the moment, but still a lot of time left to go. 6:42 remaining. But it just seems like whenever Milwaukee has come up with a bucket, the Knicks respond right back. It's just been a resilient game by New York today. Without Mitchell Robinson, without Jericho Sims, Isaiah Hartenstein, and quite a bit of foul trouble. Same as DiVincenzo. And limited on big men in this game. And you would think that the Bucks with Giannis would be able to have their way down low, but they're making the defense tough throughout this game. Giannis, 11 for 21 shooting. He's been able to get his points with 28 total points. But the points in the paint's been a major difference maker. 64-38 right now in favor of New York in points in the paint. And we came back from the timeout. The Knicks just scored. Jalen Brunson going downhill to the rim makes the layup. The Bucks defense having a lot of interior difficulties defensively today as Damian Lillard, straight line drive, scores up and in off the glass. Basically copycatted the same play right back. 115-103. Brunson dribbles up now to the elbow. Brunson with 31, make it 33. Kiss off the glass, scores up and in off the backboard for 2. 33 points by Jalen Brunson, the game leader. That's now 66 points in the paint for New York. That is a season high, by the way. Against this Milwaukee front court. Three-headed monster of Giannis, Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis. With that size, and he put in 66 points inside the paint. Missed 3 at the wing by Dame. Back it goes to New York. Knicks with the ball. Brunson being pressured. Swings it off to Randall. Randall backs his way over to the low block. Randall up underneath. Guarded by Portis. 5 in the shot clock. Randall backs his way inside the key. Randall pivot. Puts it off the glass. Randall gutted a drop. It's good. Up and off the backboard. Through for 2. Having their way inside the interior today. 20-plus points in 14 straight games now for Julius Randle. Giannis up to the elbow. He dribbles back out to the wing, working on Hartenstein one-on-one. Giannis backs his way low block. Giannis kick out to the wing, off to Portis. Steps into an open 3. Missed off the rim, no good. Hartenstein collects the defensive rebound. Just been that type of game for Milwaukee. 10 for 33 today from the perimeter. On the far side of the floor, the Knicks here will burn a timeout. So Julius Randle being trapped. Or actually, no. Yeah, he didn't get the timeout off. And now they will. So they took the timeout right now. So 4:41 left to go. So it was a foul to give picked up by Milwaukee right there. And then they just burned the timeout. So 4:41 left to go. We're going to take the time on the floor. 16-point lead. Knicks up in this game. Finally, looking like they're going to pick up their first victory against the Bucks, going all the way back to 2021. FNK in the channel, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate it. Merry Christmas. Yeah, really surprising how the Knicks just fought and battled hard. Resilient team today. Like, they're down in the front court. A couple key players that they're missing. And you would think that Milwaukee would have a huge points in the paint game, but the Knicks, 66 points in the paint. Like, it just seems like they've been one step ahead of the Bucks in this game. It's just been textbook game to bounce back compared to how they played on Saturday. 33 by Jalen Brunson. He's averaging 35 points coming into this game against Milwaukee in the previous 3 matchups. So he's had his way in matchups against the Bucks this year. 22 by Randall, which I saw the graphic. He's now up to 14 straight games with at least 20. 20 points by Barrett. Barrett really set the tone. He had an excellent first quarter, and then 20 points by Quickly. Quickly showed up big in his fourth quarter. Feel free to join in for Celtics against Lakers. I'll be back in the call around 5 p.m. if you guys would like to join in. Merry Christmas out to each and every single one of you. Happy holidays. This has been a fun one throughout today. We come back from the timeout. Milwaukee picks off the pass, intercepts it inside the key. Giannis, 3-on-2 up the floor, attacks right to the rim. Oh, he throws it down with a left-handed hammer. The Greek freak right there soared up Midway through the key, just tears down a roof shack with a dunk. Romar in the channel, welcome in, Merry Christmas. Giannis with a double-double now, 30 points, 10 rebounds. Brunson dribbles right past Middleton. Brunson inside, and he got stripped of the basketball and fouled. Now we're down to 4:08 left to play on the game clock. And this will be free throws coming up at the line. So 2 shots by Jalen Brunson, who already has 33 points right now. Will shoot 2, looking to see if he can get up to 35. First one's good. 1:20 on the scoreboard right now for New York. Second free throw rolled around and out. So currently Brunson at 34. Giannis came up with the rebounds with 4 minutes left to play now. Giannis off the Dame, takes the 3 at the left wing, off the back rim too strong, tipped off the glass by Portis, saved for the offensive rebound by Connaughton. Dame, another 3 over quickly. Dame, oh, he got it. Damian Lillard rips it through off the second chance points to a 12-point game. Ralph in the channel, thanks for joining in. Merry Christmas out to you. Glad to have you find the channel. Brunson, he's got 34, looking for more. Brunson fires a fastball down low. Hardenstein inside, kiss off the glass, and he scores up and in off the backboard, plus the foul by Hardenstein. What an assist right there by Jalen Brunson. He threaded the needle. Off a fastball, fired a pass down low, able to work a spin move right past Dame, and then met Giannis at the rim, scored. Drew the contact over Giannis, and an and one coming up by Hardenstein. He's been playing excellent as of late with an uptick of minutes. Free throw no good. Off the back iron, missed by Hardenstein with a rebound going right back to Milwaukee. Under 3:20 left to play. Kick to the corner. Middleton with a 3. It hits bottom. That is good for the 3 ball by Chris Middleton. Now their 3 is starting to drop. Dame with 1 a couple moments ago, and now Chris Middleton just made a 3. If those 3 showed up earlier, we'd have a different type of game we'd be calling. 3 minutes left to play now. Brunson slowing down tempo for New York. An 11-point lead, looking to see if he can extend it here down the home stretch. Brunson at the low block. Brunson up fake over Lillard. Tough shot. Oh, he hits it. Jalen Brunson fall away at the baseline. Rips it through the netting right there for a tough one. Contested, and he drills it. Milwaukee with the ball. Giannis dribble drive inside the paint. Up fake right past Hardenstein to the cup. He scores up and in off the backboard. 2.5 left to play. Brunson once again will slow it down. Michael, Merry Christmas out to you, man. Thanks for joining in. Gabriel, welcome back on the stream. This one's been shocking here. Brunson, straight line over Middleton, drives off the back rim, misfired. The rebound collected by Connaughton. Down by 11. Looking to see if they can put themselves back winning single digits here in the final 2:05. A 3. Middleton, cha-ching, cashes it through. It's good. Top of the key by Chris Middleton. What a game. Milwaukee trailed in this quarter by 16. The Knicks keep on slowing down the basketball. Looks like it's going to be enough, but you never know considering these 3s. They're going to have to force another miss like they did right there. Brunson off the front rim, missed inside the key, and the Bucks come back with the basketball. Milwaukee, here they go. Dame, downhill kick, out to the top. Open 3, Giannis. Oh, it's an air ball. Offensive rebound, put back. It is good though by Portis. Up and underneath. It's only a 6-point game. Under 1.5 left to go. They were down by 16. This is getting really interesting. 7-zip run by the Bucks right now. Looking for another miss by the Knicks. Brunson, double team. Brunson inside, float to the shot. Oh, he got it. Jalen Brunson, big time inside the key. Got the roll to bounce in. It's an 8-point lead. Really needed that one for the Knicks. A crusher for the Bucks, though. Middleton fires a three. Middleton over the rim. Another chance at a three. Dame off the up fake takes it. Missed off the back iron. Josh Hart collects the defensive rebound. Here goes New York. Up the floor, shovel. Downhill to the rim. Barrett. It's going to be an offensive foul. 52 seconds left to go. Huge defensive rebound, though, by Josh Hart. It will go back to Milwaukee. R.J. Barrett lowers the shoulder into Chris Middleton. Middleton takes the charge. 52 seconds left to go. That was a crusher. They had 2 good looks at the three from Milwaukee to see if they could put it 126 to 121. And they couldn't get them. So right now we go into timeout. This will be Bucks ball off the offensive foul picked up by R.J. Barrett. It will be Milwaukee ball after the timeout with 52 seconds left to go. 126-118 New York, up by 8. Wow, what a game. If Milwaukee had been making those threes earlier, then this would be a totally different game right now. The Bucks came into this one second in the NBA in three-point shooting percentage. Today held well below that mark, just 13 for 40 at 32.5% from the perimeter. Chris Middleton, he's been able to find his three-point shot stroke here in his fourth quarter. So Middleton's got 22. Giannis with 32, same as Dame. Dame just 4 for 12 from the perimeter, and Middleton went 4 for 9. But yeah, Bobby Portis had a tough game from 3 for him. 0 for 3 from 3. Connaughton, really tough game from 3. Just 1 for 4. And Brook Lopez as well, only 2 for 6. So yeah, a couple threes, and that's right now a difference maker. You make 2 threes, this is a one-possession game right now. And Jalen Brunson just playing out of his mind today. 38 points today by Brunson. That's on 15 for 28 shooting. And only one made 3, by the way, for Brunson. That game that he had a career-high 50 against Phoenix 10 days ago, he went a perfect 9 for 9 from 3. So it hasn't even been 3-point shots that he's been going for today. He's going for everything basically in the mid-range and inside the key today. Also been able to get to the free throw line where he's 7 for 9. Back from the timeout, Portis to the corner, missed the 3 off the back iron. Connaughton over to Portis again. Portis bobbled it, got it back. Portis floats up the shot. He'll try a low block again, missed. Back-to-back misses by Portis, though. There was contact here on the loose ball. So Giannis battling with Randall. Ooh, yeah, Randall giving Giannis a shot as he flipped backwards there. So this will be inbound for Milwaukee. So Randall on the loose ball foul, inbound for the Bucks. Middleton turns the corner. Middleton floats up the shot inside the key. Got the bounce. 126 to 120. 6-point game. 2 possession games when you count both of the threes. As Brunson sends it off to Hart. Back into the hands to Brunson now. 25 seconds. Brunson dribbles up now to the free throw circle. Look at the ice the game outside over to Randall. Randall, 7 on the shot clock. And a reach-in foul picked up by Milwaukee. Middleton. Terrible time to pick up the reach-in foul because both of these teams are now in the bonus. We've got 18 seconds remaining, and this will be free throws coming up for New York. So Julius Randle. Yeah, that shot clock was actually, yeah, they would need that because the shot clock was winding down, but you needed a foul to give anyway because this clock's down to 18 seconds. The free throw is good. Yeah, the clock went a while because I think they were trying to make sure it was Randall that they were following and not Brunson. That's why that possession went on for a long time. Randall makes them both. Those are huge free throws he just made. 128-120. Now the Bucks will take a timeout. So 18 seconds left to go. Yeah, that shot clock was winding down. That's why. That shot clock was down to 7. The game clock was at 18. It took them a while to commit a foul right there. So we got 18 seconds left to go. Down by 8 from Milwaukee. Jalen Brunson just major game once again, having some big time success whenever he's faced the Bucks. He's got 38 today and 37 total minutes. Shows up big once again. And Milwaukee had been on fire. They came into this game a 7-game winning streak, best in the NBA in winning streaks right now currently, and looks like it's going to get snapped. And excellent bounce back game by New York today. Christmas Day, shorthanded. Mitchell Robinson out for the season without Jericho Sims either. They bounce back like this. Quite a response for New York today on their home floor. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. I'll be back later today covering Celtics against Lakers. If you guys would like to tune in for that stream, feel free to do so. Should be a fun one. We'll start around 5 p.m. later today if you guys would like to come on back for Celtics Lakers. Here we go. Back from the timeout. Milwaukee in the front court. Gets the inbound. Dame at the right corner. Dame, fadeaway three. Tough shot off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound. Putback. It's there by Portis for 2. 13 and a half seconds left. Inbound for New York. Hart, not yet to pick up a foul, and now Portis will. So, clock will stop with 8.9. That's basically 9 seconds. So I'll put in my ticker 9. So this will be free throws. 2 shots here coming up for New York. 9 seconds remaining. Our free throws coming up for, New York here with 9 seconds left. First one's good by Barrett. RJ Barrett really set the tone in this game. Had an incredibly strong first quarter. Barrett's up to now 21 as he made the first free throw. Second free throw, no good off the back iron. A rebound collected by Brunson for the offensive rebound. He'll just dribble out the clock. New York, as they stand up at MSG, a Christmas Day victory for the New York Knicks as they snap a 9-game losing streak against the Milwaukee Bucks. Pick up their first victory since early November of 2021. It's a Christmas dub for the Knicks today at home. New York 129, Milwaukee 122 as the Knicks win by 7 as this game goes final. Thanks so much all for joining in, being a part on the stream today on NBA Christmas Day in New York. Climbing up in the Eastern Conference standings, they're now 17 and 12 at the moment as they climb up, tied with the Miami Heat at 5th in the Eastern Conference. The Bucks at 22 and 8 now, 2nd in the Eastern Conference. And what a game by Jalen Brunson, 38 points. Getting to the rim constantly today. Connecting on the mid-range. A lot of tough shots. Able to make them down. Baseline J's inside a key floater game. Just on point today for Jalen Brunson. Didn't even need to work the perimeter that much. Brunson made just 1 total 3 this entire game. Everything that he was going for was a 2. And man, it just seemed like he was like 1 step behind the defense. The Bucks really struggled on New York's dribble drive penetration in this game. And Emmanuel quickly had an excellent game off the bench. Burst the speed by him, getting to the rim quite a bit. He's got a really good floater game for Quickly. He had 20 points in the 22-minute clip. He made 7 out of 10, 70% of his shots from the floor. RJ Barrett set the tone today for this team. First quarter, he came out, he was hungry, getting a lot of high percentage shots going on at the rim for him. He finished 8 for 14 shooting, 21 points by Barrett, 24 by Randall. Randall really came on strong in the third quarter for Randall, so it was basically like a different player each quarter that was able to show up in this game. But Brunson got out to a great start. Brunson was continuous. He was continuous throughout this game. He had an excellent start in the first quarter, him and Barrett, and then that continued over into the second half for Brunson. Randall got a good bulk of his points in the third, and then same as Quickly. Quickly came on in the third quarter, late stage as well for him. Same as the fourth quarter for him also. And then Milwaukee, 32 by Giannis, 32 by Dame. Not enough, though, in this game. They struggled from 3. And that was an issue today. If they took it more inside the paint, things could have very well been different. But 42 attempted threes. They only made 13 of those today by Milwaukee. And the Knicks didn't shoot the ball either well from three. They went just 8 for 26. But when you look at this game, 72 points in the paint by New York without two key big men for them missing in today's action and still able to get it done throughout this game because the Bucks defense just could not stop the dribble drive penetration at all set by New York today. So I'll be back later today. We got Celtics, Lakers, 5 p.m. if you guys would like to join in. And Merry Christmas out to you guys. Thanks so much for joining in. This was a great stream. A lot of good audience for this one today. So I'll be back in a little bit. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in. I'm going to close out to the channel members. All channel members get a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams. We got Jason, Rajeep, Russell, Oreo Pudding, Bradley, Sister Surround, TMC, Braden, Mario, Bino, Mark, John, Kenneth, Tristan, Jess, Ahino Joseph, Vegas, SG Sports Talk, Derek, Ice Baby, Michael, Warren, I Am Ghost, Kelly, Asia, Laszlo, Joe, Roderick, Ronaldo, Didi, Katie, Barco, Chuck, Siegel, Woo Pig, Ian, Oink Oink, Emmanuel, Robin, and Dave. Thanks so much all for joining in. The opening game today, won by the Knicks on NBA Christmas Day. New York wins 129-122 over Milwaukee. Thanks so much, everybody, for stopping by, and enjoy the rest of your Christmas. Feel free to join me back later today. I'll be back between the Celtics and the Lakers at 5 p.m. later today for my final game for NBA Christmas Day. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in today.